Hello. Hey, I'm back for my sleep time. Oh, so sleepy. Of course, I woke up late again today. Uh, mm. It was so cold this morning. Oh, I can't believe it's this cold already. Fucking hell. What happened? It was supposed to be summertime. Remember? You guys remember? Remember, guys? When I was playing PS2 Summer? Remember PS2 Summer? It's gone. It's all gone away. Uh, so sad. All right, what should we watch today? Oh, my eye. What the hell?
To be on set with Brian again was, of course, a dream. He came to set,
Oh, yeah, dude.
full head of hair. Our incredible team put a ball cap on, and he became Walter White once again.
I think he probably would have shaved his head if he could have, but he was right in the middle of doing a Broadway play, and he had to have the full head of hair.
A Broadway play?
So we had to put this prosthetic head on him. This thing was a work of art.
What the hell?
Physics-wise, it's still covering a full head of hair. So it changed the shape of Brian's head. So
Yeah.
a little bit like one of those super geniuses from an old 50s sci-fi movie. His brain is about to burst out of his skull. And then the visual effects folks digitally shrunk Walt's head so that it looks normal. Amazing what they can do now. It's magic. It's like sorcery.
It's
To be on set with
magic.
Brian again.
Should I watch this, man? Go back to the same thing I was doing before.
This is a breakdown of the first.
It's basically like watching the show again. But it's just like an annoying guy pointing out stupid shit. The magnets, right. We gotta go to the
Build a
magnets.
website you love.
Fuck
with Wix.
off.
For your words,
Do you even know what you've done? Magnets!
Check it out. That's not on the manifest.
Each week we break down another Breaking Bad episode in order.
Magnets.
This week we've reached the final, but not really final
Alright,
season.
I
The
took some
season 5
pictures
premiere, Live
over the
Free or
weekend.
Die. I've got 42 details you might not know, and at 42 minutes, this is the shortest episode of Breaking Bad. 52? I thought he was getting close to 51.
Oh, what happened there?
It's my birthday.
Oh, we're in a flash forward.
Birthday meals are free at Denny's. All you gotta show is a valid ID.
Hell yeah, dude.
Free's good, even if I was like rich. Free is always good.
Yeah, I'll take free rather than die.
Okay.
Why would Walt's fake ID use his real birthday?
New Hampshire.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
This is the same Denny's that we saw at the start of season 4. They actually wanted
Oh.
it to look the same, but it had been remodeled in real life. And once again, this
Oh.
Denny's was the first thing they filmed all season. This time it was because
Fucking
that's
Denny's.
Brian's real hair and beard, so they got this before he shaved for the remainder of season 5A. Lawson. Lawson is here.
Business.
Because they famously didn't have a firm plan on how to tie the story back to this scene later on, they almost shot a variation where this was his 53rd birthday and he'd spell 53 in bacon. Even as his 52nd birthday,
Wait, they
this
didn't
is a
know what the
jarring
fuck-
jump, as the first 4
They didn't
seasons
know
spanned
how to
just
get him
over
there?
10
They
months,
just
and this
recorded
was an
this?
instant
And they're like,
jump of
okay, now we
almost
gotta figure out
14
how to get him in this
They
Denny's.
originally thought about having the entire remainder of the series happen after a shocking time jump like this. They'll have to wait to use
Oh.
this technique another time. This is the real Denny's bathroom, but they replaced a single large mirror with these 2 tilted mirrors so it wouldn't reflect the camera in the middle.
Smart,
Your word
smart.
won't wind up crossing the border.
It's never leaving town.
Good luck, I guess.
Between the coughing and the pills, we get a pretty good sense that Walt's cancer will indeed come back. Real money alert. I think bank is written on it, maybe to distinguish the real money from the fake.
Mr. Lambert.
Lambert is Skylar's maiden name. Between this, his
Wait, really?
demeanor, and the fact
Interesting.
that he's not wearing a wedding ring, lots of people believe this
Uh-oh.
signaled the death of Skylar. Here we see an obvious
No,
inspiration for
never.
the title, New Hampshire's state motto, but there's another one as well. It's a reference to a Sopranos episode with the
Skylar.
same name. Both happen in their final seasons and feature a character on the run having breakfast at a diner. It also
Aw.
foreshadows Walt's future choice to live free or die. This license plate number also probably has a hidden meaning. It matches this compound ID on the PubChem website, which is methyl something. Maybe this is meth? We know Walt takes on the behavior of people he kills, and there's a confirmed example of this at the end of the episode.
yeah.
But here, the fact that he's been driving a Volvo could be a nod to Gus.
He absorbs their
That M60
power.
machine gun is the same model Rambo used. The original idea was that Walt was coming back to save Jesse from a prison murder by Jack's gang, but Vince realized that, quote, Walt isn't Rambo.
Gus Fring is dead.
As usual, to mess with our memories, the repeated scene is colored and cropped differently, and shows different shots and takes.
It's over. We're safe.
It looks like they applied some skin smoothing to the original face-off footage that they left off in this episode. This reminds me of old sitcoms when a character turns on a light and you see studio lights come on not quite in sync. Here's the cleaning of the stuff that Becky and the henchmen might have noticed earlier in the day. Walt just changed from a green shirt to a blue shirt, reflecting the power he now feels after winning.
Oh,
And season
hell
5
yeah,
is the
dude.
Walt
Pour yourself
drinks
a
Scotch
drink,
era.
my boy.
This Scotch is Dimple Pinch,
What?
a nod to Vince's
hell?
father-in-law who loved it.
Why is
Between
this
seasons
weird?
4 and 5, Breaking Bad's 2 editors got inducted into the American Cinema Editors and get to put Ace after their names for the rest of the series.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
You didn't tell him about Mr. Fring?
He knows.
Uncle Hank was after this guy. When this hits the news, Uncle Hank is gonna be a hero.
Yeah.
Well, don't you think I rate a low, at least?
Hello.
Hello to you, too. You're gonna show some kind of mild relief that I'm alive?
I am
No.
relieved, Walt, and scared.
Scared of what?
You.
Skylar's hair grew quite a bit in the last couple of hours.
Mm-hmm.
By this point, the Superlab set was completely dismantled, so this is a new partial set. I find it really interesting that the ground is dirt. Would the floor really disintegrate? Did they remove the floor to look for anything buried underneath? That ceiling was digitally added. In fact, this episode has 53 visual effects shots in it, which is more than double
wow.
the amount they normally have. They're subtle, but I'll point out some of them as we go.
Jesus, just say it already. Tell me I told you so. Get it out of your system before you need, like, dialysis or something.
Told you so, bitch.
Where were the 2 bodies?
Those were the 2 unnamed henchmen Walt shot.
No idea who they were?
No, not much left. Apparently the teeth do this popcorn thing when they get too hot.
Apparently, you
Damn.
can still use the tooth roots or the structure of their jaw and sinuses to match them to dental records.
Oh.
Magnificent bastard.
Did you hear that? I think it's a fly. Maybe this is the evidence I've been looking
The
for.
fly
that
survived the
episode wasn't a dream.
explosion.
Maybe a camera?
Mike is still in Mexico.
Nice. Let Wendell in there. Wendell doesn't eat, nobody eats. It's Gustavo.
He dead.
Mike's driving the same car that they used to escape Eladio's hacienda. He stops it across both tracks, but then it budges to the side for this one shot.
Son of a bitch! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold up! Do you even know what you've done?
Yeah, he saved his own life.
One more word!
What? If you kill him, you're gonna have to kill me.
Oh, Jesse.
Gus kept
Oh,
cameras on us.
Jesse.
It's all on tape somewhere. Or a hard drive. Where did he keep it?
A laptop in his office. What? Keys, scumbag. It's the universal symbol for keys.
Oh, I forgot about the laptop, and they got the magnet.
Inspector Clark, Inspector Dave Clark. What, Dave
Magneto.
This is Mike's go-to alternate persona.
My name's Dave Clark. Oh, yeah? We're boned.
It's been a long time, but that's the next broken phone.
You know how they say it's been a pleasure? It hasn't.
Can't say it's been a pleasure. I need you to do one more thing.
Where is the laptop? APD, Northwest Area Command, and they locked it in their evidence room. Describe the building. You gonna put on your black leotard and go dangling on a clothesline?
Yes.
Just
Oh,
go
I
get
wish
this
that
stuff,
was.
okay? Just
I
give
wish
them
that
a
happened.
chance. This is a place that is guarded 24 hours a day by the police.
We just need to destroy what's on it.
Oh, so now you want to blow up a police station?
I don't believe I said that, no. Say this device gets filed into evidence. Now it is inside that room.
What about a magnet?
Yo, what
An
about like
incendiary
a magnet though,
so
maybe
a bomb
like
then.
A magnet, dude.
Magnet.
Jesse once again comes through with a good idea.
So what do you think? Hey,
A crackhead idea. Only a crackhead would come up with that idea.
feasible, doable? Yeah.
That's why you need. Sometimes you need a crackhead with you because they come up with good ass ideas sometimes.
What would you put it in? What about that? What's the box made of?
Plywood and aluminum, just what you need.
Jonathan takes a step back here because the car was not supposed to roll down the pile like that.
I'd appreciate it if you could spot me my
Wait,
share.
what?
Because the car
Box made of.
Plywood and aluminum, just what you need.
Jonathan takes a step back here because the car was not supposed to roll down the pile like that.
I'd appreciate it if you could spot me my share. I'll pay you back.
Yeah, whatever.
Spot me, bruh.
You'll take that money you saved. And you skip town. This is a
That's what I've been saying.
The only way I know it won't work for sure is if we don't
This is
have
too
you.
grainy.
Look at that laughable taskbar. Skylar's reading the Albuquerque Journal, a real newspaper, although this page is called Untitled Document. And I'm pretty sure
me just look
Hector's
at
leg
it.
is still in that photo.
What did we say about you coming here?
Saul's hair also looks very different to me compared to last season.
There was an incident with Beneke with the
Oh, God.
an active guy.
Got a haircut.
Ted's dead.
Sorry?
Ted is dead?
No. He just woke up.
Those are hand-carved painted styrofoam.
All right, watch us off. Earrings, rings, bracelets. What about that stuff you young guys?
Look at that
brought
nice,
in before?
rich
What's
ass
up with
people
that?
sailboat.
Why would anybody wanna put a
Beautiful.
little ring through the end of their print?
It's not
What are you
gonna.
looking at me for?
It's too
Twist this
grainy.
here,
I don't
that's
like it.
your power
Should I try to
Many
smooth
claim
it
this
though?
is an AC controller, which would be
Let's see what
wrong
happens
for
if I
DC
smooth it.
power. I tried to verify this, but the only thing I found out for sure is that you
I
can
forgot
buy
about the
this exact
smooth
prop on
technique
eBay.
that I
Can
have
any of
now.
you confirm what kind of controller this is?
The
I see
D
right
noise.
away that the
Let's see
magnet
what
can cause
happens.
the van to tilt.
Anything?
Now that's a more realistic taskbar.
No, still working. Start walking forward slowly. Whoa. Wait. Yeah, that did it.
Oh!
There's another visual effect. 3 guys behind the truck did really yank the laptop with a wire running through the truck, so they erased the wire.
Wire.
Yeah, bitch!
The wire.
The guy on the right is from the Breaking Bad crew, and he also appeared
Hell
in one
yeah,
of Saul's
dude.
online commercials.
This is me before I called Saul. I was 300 pounds, I had lost my job, and I was impotent. This is me after the Saul Goodman plan. Thanks, Saul.
What the fuck? Broke out bags of money.
Here's where we say goodbye to old Joe in Breaking Bad. The actor Larry had a scene with Cranston in Malcolm in the Middle.
Whatever St. Mark's is giving you, we'll double it.
You can double eternal salvation?
Yes, I can.
You're funny.
Alright, let me look at
This
this.
is an unusually patient elevator. This was filmed at
Aw.
the studio offices, and Ted's room is the lead accountant's
So
office.
Hey,
strange.
Ted.
He was willing to shave his head for this, but that's a bald cap because he needed his hair for a different job.
Ted, I just...
I haven't said anything. I told them it was an accident. They tripped and fell. That is all they know.
I woke up. I found her. That's all I know.
I've got children. I will never breathe one word.
If
Yeah,
this
that's
is
right,
attached
Ted.
to his skull,
Fuck
I
you.
think he's got a screw loose. They did really film this at the Northwest Area Command, the place Mike described. That's wasp spray. Apparently it's popular for this very thing since it can spray really high.
Oh, wow. Wasp spray?
What the hell is this? There's some
Interesting.
big-ass hump in the
I was
road.
wondering what
hump
that
is a
was
ramp
actually.
because there's
What
really
is that?
an entrance
Right.
there. They covered it with a fake wall so they wouldn't damage a real wall. This metal controller is probably too close to
I
the
still don't know if
magnet,
I like
right?
this bit.
That's why Walt stood so far away when they tested this.
Cancel
He
it.
misspelled Beretta, which is
Bye.
understandable, but the dates here are in 2011, even though we're supposed to still be in 2009.
Yes.
When the flickering
Yes.
effect starts,
Yes.
it says X on the screen.
Yes.
That
Holy
paperclip
fuck.
is entirely digital. As you might imagine, lots of visual effects were involved in this scene as well. They did the same trick
Spooky.
as before of yanking on fishing line, then erasing it in post. That's the exact same siren sound effect used in Face.
Found some goose. Some geeses.
Let's go. Hang on.
Walt
I
really
think
loves
this
to
could be
push his
good.
luck.
Right?
To do this, they had the truck in a giant hydraulic rig and digitally erase that. You can see some funny business here. Mythbusters Jr. tested this caper and found that the magnet could not affect anything that was more than 2 feet away.
It
Huh.
moved the lamp. It bent the rebar structure protecting the wall.
Huh.
But that's about it.
It's not even affecting the computer. I want to point out that the
Damn.
paperclip on the desk never even moved.
They're lucky
Wow.
the evidence is stored close to the exterior wall because A, B, C, and D are out of range.
Jaycox, you okay? Outside, outside!
These are all real Albuquerque police officers who have never acted before, including Officer
Nice.
Jaycox, who has a pretty big part. Perhaps he's related to
Roland Jaycox,
inventor of Tony the Toilet Buddy.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way.
Oh,
And is it a
yeah.
coincidence that this week we got a new member named Jake Cox? In the Breaking Bad universe, there are no coincidences. Not only that, Jake is a paraeducator who sent this whiteboard photo where he's spreading awareness of this channel in the classroom. Thanks, Mr. Jake. The entire bottoms of these shots are computer generated since that's where the rig is in real life. They had a ton of work to do here with all the camera movement and people running in front and behind it. The flashlight light is all digital. And again, you can see some wonkiness if you look frame by frame. Jesse has a habit of screaming in fast cars at night. More visual effects
Shut
are
up.
used here to replace the green screen outside the car, but that happens for a lot of Breaking Bad car shots.
Did all that even work just now?
It worked.
I was supposed to take that on faith. How do we know?
Because I say so.
Aaron said that this was the point that Jesse started to worry about who Walt was becoming.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Poor
Because
Matt
I say
Fate.
so.
He was not only attacked with a roofing hammer, but he was also one of Walt's students. He's named after a crew member who appeared as Preppy Shopper in season 3. Also,
Oh,
we
damn.
just saw him listed as the suspect for the homicide involving that Beretta. And it's funny that the year this was sealed is listed as just 1. But this was definitely not filled out correctly, as the description of the evidence is Alvin, and the description of the offense is roofing hammer.
Fring, Gustavo, Samsung, laptop computer, damaged. Frame photograph of 2 men, damaged. Huh, check it out. That's not on the manifest.
This
I
should
forgot
be
about
spelled
that.
like this, right? Because B-A-N-C in French means bench, but we know Gus isn't fantastic with other languages.
You did put her in charge of your money.
Here's the other Gusism. Brian said he was purposely really still in this scene because he was channeling Gus.
I say, hey, let's involve
Oh, yeah, he kind of
Walt
was
in this
channeling
discussion,"
Gus.
To which she says, no.
Perfectly
Let's
still.
involve Walt in this discussion.
There's that aviation law book again in an even more prominent spot than before. Saul continues to try to cash in on the tragedy.
She's my client. Same as you.
Walt is, of course, being hypocritical, considering all the secrets he kept from Skylar.
I try my best, ethically.
Did you actually just use the word ethically? You're not Clarence Darrow, Saul. You're a 2-bit bus bench lawyer, and you work for me.
Clarence Darrow never had a client like you ask him for something like this. Huel, he's got fingers like hot dogs. He could have easily busted this in 2 and killed everyone in the office. But do
You
I
do.
complain? No, I'm your Huckleberry. I go the extra mile.
Saul loves old-timey phrases. This was common in the 1800s, and Val Kilmer's famous line from Tombstone.
I'm your Huckleberry.
You never told me that kid would wind up in the hospital. You and me, we're done. Come on. Hey.
We're done when I say we're done.
Ew, stop. He's so creepy. He's doing too much.
I forgive you.
For the first time in
Huh?
a long time, Walt feels good about himself and powerful, and he's addicted to the feeling. And now for more film artifacts I missed in previous videos. U23 is a 1-year member. Congratulations to U23 for earning the coveted 1-year membership badge from YouTube.
Yeah, bitch! Members!
time bomb.
Wayne, how did I not see you sitting back there? So weird.
Forget your handcuffs.
Each week, we break down another Breaking Bad episode in order. This week, Breaking Bad goes to Germany, Season 5, Episode 2, Madrigal. I've got 29 details you might not know, Mike's 11 men to discuss, plus a record 6 Chekhov's guns scattered throughout this episode. To start things off, the honey mustard is icing, so shout out to Norbert
icing.
for eating that. He ate lots of these, but did spit them out. Norbert is a
What?
German
I would've ate
actor,
it.
although he has lived in the US for all of his adult life. By the way, I'm going to treat this episode as one giant Germany mentioned, so we can get it out of our systems now. But I love it when these videos spill over into real life. Recently, I thought I saw a film artifact in real life for a split second before I realized that makes no sense.
Dies hier ist eine neue Konzeption. Halb French dressing, halb Ranch. Wir nennen es einfach Franch.
The famous Franch is paint because the icing they had started to coagulate. Vince borrowed the Franch idea from an old comedy script he wrote. In it, a scientist accidentally kills God and his former lab assistant becomes famous by inventing Franch salad dressing. Yes, that's real. The comedy was never made.
Cajun Kick-Ass, Smoky Mesquite, BBQ. Das letzte ist eigentlich nur Ketchup.
Delicious.
I'm sorry, but those sound like potato chip crunches to me.
Herr Schuler, Sie sind zurück. 3 diesmal.
Given the relatively small budget, Breaking Bad got so lucky with filming locations like the closed hospital they kept using, or in this case, a brand new high school cooking facility built in Albuquerque. Madrigal
clean.
Electromotive is finally shown after being mentioned in prior seasons. I love the different restaurant brands, and perhaps the most forgettable one, Burgermatic, is a nod to the first script Vince ever wrote for a film class at NYU. It turned into a major movie with Burgermatic playing a central role.
Welcome to Burgermatic. Can I take your order, please?
Warner Brothers presents Drew Barrymore, Luke Wilson.
Is this real?
Too many film artifacts to count.
How do you make a Whopper? Man, that's Burger King.
In a romantic comedy where something
Wait, is this real?
always cooking.
Let's cook.
Home fries.
You all come back now.
Written by Vince.
Look at that attention to detail. These
Wait, no way. Oh my god, it's a real movie. Shelly. So Home Fries, this movie is in the same universe as Breaking Bad. Oh my god. Is this the whole movie? It is.
So, AI agents are your team's new helpers.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch this.
And to do their
Full
jobs,
movies
they need a lot of
YouTube.
access.
Alright, I'm watching that movie. Hold on. I had to watch this. Okay, it has music in it. I'm not saving this to watch later. How do I save shit to watch later? I feel like I can't report. I'll just save. There we go. Alright.
stickers use the German word for caution. They even covered these US outlets, although the rectangular shape might be a giveaway. I tried scouring this footage for tells that this is in the US, but they seem to have done a great job, even with the exit signs. Maybe you Germans can find something I'm missing. Here's what I know. The light switch in the bathroom doesn't look German. Peter Schuler wears a Structure brand undershirt. I suppose that's possible, but it seems unlikely, right? And Germans don't wear their wedding ring on their left hand. They caught this and switched his ring, but only after filming this hallway scene first. They never say it on the show,
had to
but
wear
this
it
is
on their
meant to be
left
the
hand?
city of Hanover. That outside
They
still
wear it
looks
on
like
their right
Albuquerque
hand?
to me. Here we continue the tradition of obviously photoshopped photos. Recall that a Chekhov's gun is...
Any seemingly unimportant element that becomes significant later on in the story.
There's the first one, although the payoff happens quickly. This attempt to translate English is grammatically incorrect. Google Translate gives a better result. Thanks to my German-speaking viewers for helping out here. Look at that red toilet paper. Carefully hanging up
Red
his
toilet
clothes, he
paper
was
is
reminiscent
crazy.
of Gus and Salud, but Vince said that the parallel wasn't intentional.
They tried to make it more European looking.
An automatic external defibrillator doesn't give a shock unless it detects a fibrillating heart. So I don't think this would work, but don't try this anyway. This set has a raised floor so the camera can be this low, and it's also padded for this fall. They use digital effects to hide that and to freeze his eye open, although you can see a little bit of the floor sponginess here.
I've looked everywhere, okay? Some innocent person, some kid, maybe even,
come on.
and they're gonna pick it up and it's gonna...
You're working yourself all up.
Oh
Jesse,
my
come on,
God.
Jesse. I'm gonna come over there. We're gonna look for this thing.
Master.
That book on Walt's side of the bed is definitely making a statement. And the top book magically tilts when the camera angle changes. At first I thought I saw a film artifact storm in this sped up footage, but I think it's snow or falling leaves. Jesse has 2 copies of Little Big Planet 2, and this was released in 2011, but we're still in 2009.
He has
I'm guessing
2? Why does he
open
have
season
2
2 to watch
copies?
with Brock, but
Open
hopefully
season
he
2.
watched The Exorcism,
Exorcism.
of Emily Rose without him.
Oh shit.
Is this really worth that close of an inspection? It's not in there, Walt.
What the hell is that?
A Roomba.
I'm pretty sure a Roomba couldn't suck up the entire
Yeah,
cigarette.
I don't think
but
a
we
I don't
know
think a
that Walt
Roomba would
placed
suck
it
up
in
a
there.
cigarette.
Is it still intact? Yeah. Good. No worries. Let me get rid of this. What luck?
I know it's not really the right thing, but is flushing it really a good idea?
Yeah, I don't think you should flush that.
It was just a misunderstanding. No. I'm so sorry.
Oh my
I
god.
wouldn't change a thing.
I bet you wouldn't.
You and I working together, having each other's back. It's what saved our lives.
Aw, such a supportive
Aw,
father figure.
cute.
Think about that as we go forward.
Go forward where?
I know you
Go
come here
for
for
what?
Breaking Bad, but stay for the tax trivia, so here we go. The 28th says property taxes due, but New Mexico property taxes are due in April and November, and we're in July. And if that's a 2009 calendar, it's showing January or October. But look at all the clever ways they obscured the brands at the bottom of the calendar. Love it. Pick up photos from Photoshoot. I'd love to see those.
Slay.
Mike is watching The Kane Mutiny, one of Vince's favorite movies. And Mike is going to use that line later.
Thanks for seeing us. We're here to talk partnership.
We figure we're gonna start cooking again.
There's no denying the popularity of our product.
Kaylee seems to be a fan of the product as well.
Each of us will receive
No,
larger
blue is
cut.
good.
Owners, not employees.
A madrigal is a type of song performed by a group without musical instruments, so this could also reference their partnership without a boss like Gus.
Thanks, but no thanks. You are a time bomb, and I have no intention of being around.
Gooses.
Speaking of boom, this says Bam Smash Crash.
Sleep on it. Maybe you'll reconsider. In the meantime, we're pressing on.
So how many crowds we got?
Well, enough to invade Poland. Came in their own G5, just like Oprah has.
I am shocked and saddened by his death, and outraged by the damage his actions have wrought upon my grandfather's company.
Like so many in Breaking Bad, he's not an actor. He's the German advisor and translator for the show, so he's probably to blame for that bad AED translation.
Bro, stop.
An
Guy
innocent man
was
does not
fucking
kill
doing- he
himself.
had the
To your
fucking whole
investigation, I
setup
pledge
here.
Madrigal's full cooperation and transparency.
This was not product placement, even though it's pretty conspicuous here and here.
Outstanding police work, Hank.
This is giving
Only
Gus
our list.
vibes, low-key. I feel like Gus would do something like this.
They used all new DEA sets and locations this season, such as the conference room debuted earlier, but Merkert's office is pretty close to how it looked before. At some point, he upgraded his bookshelves.
Ooh.
Government spending at work.
What's with that APD thing?
They're thinking it's about Fring's laptop.
Anything left of the laptop?
You know, I sneaked a peek before APD took it out of Fring's office.
Oh, yeah?
It was encrypted.
I'm curious about this. Did he really have someone take out the hard drive, try to read it, then put it back? That's more than just a peek. Or does he just mean it was password protected?
Tricky bastard.
Maybe they wouldn't have got anything anyway.
At any rate, maybe the Magna Caper was unnecessary, which is funny since it made things worse. This scene is not only Merkert's exit from his
It
job,
did.
but
It makes
also from the
worse.
Breaking Bad universe.
I had him out to my house. The whole night we were laughing, telling stories, drinking wine, and he's somebody else completely. Right under my nose.
We don't want
Damn.
people to start wondering about you, right?
Right in front of me.
Say these
Right
two
in
know
front
the
of you,
chemistry.
bro.
They got book learning, but no street skills.
Right under my nose.
Hank, I thought that was you. Oh, hey,
Schrader, I'm blocked.
What do you got in there? Cinder blocks.
$500,000 in cash.
You had my wife's name! How'd you do it?
Maybe
Right in front of me.
he's still out there.
Well, what are you doing? You just missed it. Walter White.
Right under my nose.
You got me.
Did you know that Laura Fraser, who plays Lydia, is Scottish?
I couldn't have wished for a better, more appropriate.
Oh my
image
God.
of Lydia.
Her American accent is impeccable.
Oh my gosh, she is Scottish. Holy shit. I didn't even hear it at all.
Like soy milk instead of dairy.
We don't have soy milk or any sort of bergamot.
You're really running me through my paces here. English breakfast, I guess.
We have Lipton's.
I would like a cup of hot water, filtered, if possible, and a single slice of lemon. And I'm assuming you don't have stevia. Never mind. I brought my own.
You coming to me?
Stevia, that's the one that killed you. See, I don't take no sugar with my tea.
Oh my God, Dwayne, this is so. Thank you. How did I not see you sitting back
Dwayne, dude.
Want anything else, Mike?
No, I'm good, Fred. Thanks. Now, what do you want from me, and why is it so important? What's this?
A list of 11 names. You know them all.
So do we. 8 of the 11 handle security. Chris Mara appeared in Bug and Crawl Space, then rode with Gus to the hospital in End Times, and drove him to Casa Tranquila in Face Off. He's about to have his biggest moment later in this episode.
Oh, yeah,
Andrew
dude.
Holt guarded the perimeter of the chicken farm for the cartel meeting in Problem Dawn. Harris Boyven and Raymond Martinez were the 2 henchmen who tried to get Walt at his house in Face Off. The next 4 are new characters who we don't see until episode 8. Dwayne Chow owns Golden Moth Chemical, who supplied chemicals such as phenylacetic acid to Gus.
I get my phenylacetic acid from the barrel with the B on it.
And R.I.P. James Ning, who I didn't realize left us. Dennis Markowski is the laundry manager. And Ron is a Madrigal warehouse foreman who will meet in episode 4. Dan, the lawyer, isn't currently on the list, but he will be later.
These men were on the payroll. When they get picked up and threatened with prosecution, they're gonna talk. At least one of them's gonna talk.
You want me to kill every man on that list?
That's a leap, what you just. If you think that'd be wise.
These are my guys, and they are solid. And Fring made sure they were well compensated in the event of a situation such as this. They're paid to stand up to the heat. We don't kill 11 people as some kind of prophylactic measure.
As a cop in Philadelphia, he saw Hoffman and Fensky do exactly that.
It says crunch on the box.
Yeah.
Car wash opens in 15 minutes.
Mariano can open for me today.
This is the only thing she says in this episode.
How about you get up, huh?
Girl is
But
fucking
this speaks
depressed.
Hey, Chow. How you holding up?
The blue in this
You can
is
see
very
Chow's
nice.
bullet wound from Mike.
You're waiving your right to have an attorney present?
Correct.
Could you state that to the camera, please?
I'm waiving my right to have an attorney present.
Corporate security. And at a fast food
Where's
restaurant.
Solomon?
Full-time job.
We have 14 locations, so yes.
This is consistent with what Hank said before.
The man owns 13 other restaurants.
The article Skylar read last episode said more than a half dozen, which is technically correct, but a strange way to count to 14.
If we
True. That is true. Technically is correct.
Yeah, I'm guessing you've already done that, so you tell me.
I'll stop counting it, but here's another great glimpse of Hank's dead watch.
Your tenure as a police officer
Please stop.
ended somewhat dramatically. You want to talk about that?
Not particularly.
Yeah, me neither. I'm more interested in why Gus Fring decided to put a guy like you in charge of his corporate security. He must have needed help running that drug empire of his, no?
Drug empire. First I'm hearing about that.
This can go hard or easy. So what's it gonna be?
Oh.
Forget your handcuffs. I'm confused. Am I under arrest here or am I not? You want to state that for the camera?
You are not under arrest. Currently.
Agents, do you have any more questions for me? If I'm not under arrest, I'd prefer to leave.
Hank gets to show off his one more thing move again.
What are Gustavo Fring's fingerprints doing in Gail Bedeker's apartment? Just, is Gustavo Fring your real name? And I suppose we could talk about the $2 million in your granddaughter's name. Fring had all these secret offshore accounts. One of the names was Kaylee.
I won the lottery.
My partner here. He took one look at that and said, "Shit, man. This 5th grade girl is the muscle behind Fring's entire operation."
Hell
I said,
yeah.
"Oh, hey, partner, slow down there."
Hank is on
Hey,
fire in
whoa.
this scene.
Maybe it was actually her dear old granddaddy. Here's the thing, Mike. Michael?
Daddy.
Here's the thing, Mike. Lucky for you, you didn't touch that money. Cannot say the same for the other 11 on the list.
One of you guys is gonna roll on you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's the earlier movie quote. This is old footage because by this point, Saul's office was turned into a bar.
What?
The crystal ship did
bar?
pretty good for us. The crystal ship. Yeah. That's what they called it.
I don't want to give an unnecessary Better Call Saul spoiler, but this conversation is
No spoilers.
Sit in the position of power here.
In town is trickier. I mean, you got a lot more of your prying eyes.
It's an interesting
Gus
picture,
can manage
actually.
it.
It's not that bad.
It's
It's very,
If
very
he only
blue.
knew
Is
what
he
it took for
centered
Gus to make
completely,
the
though?
Super Lab.
Say a guy wins the lottery. He does not go buy another lottery ticket.
right? He counts his lucky stars, and he sails off into the sunset.
What lottery did I win exactly?
Hey, you're alive.
And I'm broke. Counting the money that I owe Jesse, I'm about 40 grand in the hole.
After season 4, people who tried to track Walt's money concluded he really should have over $500,000. Was he manipulating Jesse yet again, as owing him money keeps him in his life? The most likely explanation is that the writers were playing fast and loose with these details. Vince has admitted that math isn't his strong suit, but also this is leaving out other expenses like that bottle of wine or boxes of Raisin Bran Crunch. Also, this doesn't include the magnet expense, but before that, Walt said,
I don't actually have any money right now.
So I think that means the magnet caper cost
Alright,
each
I
of
think
them
this is fine.
$40,000.
I got you this time, kid. What's up, Chow?
The DEA. The DEA take all my money. I need it. We gotta talk. Not on the phone. Can you come to my house?
Give me 2 hours.
There's a cat. This was not planned.
Sussy. Gussie.
Chris, I'd like you to drop your gun where you stand, and then turn around very slowly. Come on over and sit.
This is what Gus would be doing when he retired.
Chris, the name of the guy who plays Chris, had never really acted before this.
Chris, the guy, the name who plays Chris. Oh yeah.
Just Chow. I figured I'd start with you. For you, she was gonna pay 30.
Are you ready?
This is my.
Oh, damn.
Lydia's house is meant to be in Houston, Texas, so this was a long trip for Mike. They couldn't figure out a natural way to explain this to viewers, so they gave up and waited until episode 5 to hint at it. Lydia's daughter is barefoot except for this shot and the next, where these slippers appear.
She ate her peas, she ate her carrots, she ate a whole lot of carrots this time.
So I'm gonna take a bath, put Kira to bed, and then go on home. I'll see you tomorrow.
You gonna come say goodnight to me?
Yeah, honey, after Mommy takes a bath.
If you have anything to say to me, now's the time.
Mike's certainly giving her a chance, unlike Chris.
I don't know if I like this
probably
picture.
influenced by the dynamic with her daughter.
Don't shoot me in the face. I don't want my daughter seeing me like that.
Nobody's gonna find you, Lydia.
Wait, what?
Oh.
She has to find me.
What do you want? Your 5-year-old daughter stumbling across your dead body?
I can't just disappear. She has to know I didn't leave her. She has to know that.
Your voice down.
Promise. I don't.
Alright, should I go back to the skeletons?
Can you still get your hands on methylamine?
Maybe.
You still plan to move forward? Yes, we do. I've reconsidered. I'm in. Good.
Damn.
Walt isn't understanding the depth and the reasons for Skylar's despair.
Yeah, it gets easier. What you're feeling right now. Ted, everything. It'll pass. And when we do what we do for good reasons, we've got nothing to worry about.
And for the second episode in a row, we get a
Oh,
creepy
this shit was so uncomfortable. It was like a fucking demon fucking.
They cut it
Oh
off here,
god.
but you can see in a deleted scene that this continued and got much worse.
No,
You know
they
what
deleted
time
that? Shit, that's crazy. Okay, can you stop? Ooh.
Fearless Walt, Tricky, Luxainer, and Jizzy Jazz are 6-month members.
Jizzy Jazz.
We're the three amigos. We don't need a fourth amigo.
Hi, Brock. I'm Walt.
You can't force your employees to breathe secondhand smoke. I know for a fact that that is illegal.
Great.
Each week we break down another Breaking Bad episode in order. This week it's season 5, episode 3, Hazard Pay. I've got 25 details you might not know.
Hey, Dan.
I've got my paralegal with me today.
Oh, hell
I get
yeah.
the dramatic reveal, but where was Mike hiding before this? There's one shot of Mike's name tag that's close enough to read that his alias is Stuart Rucker.
Hey, Dennis.
Oh.
Have a seat.
Mike looks so funny in a suit.
He does look strange in a suit.
Deal you had with Fring, still in
The
place.
feds took away my hazard pay. Sooner or later, someone's gonna flip.
Everyone gets their hazard pay, including you. I've got something new. It's gonna make you whole.
Who's next?
APD's got Martinez across town. McGann's up in Sandoval. Holt and Perez are in lockup in Los Lunas.
Hey, let's go! Open up!
Stuart the paralegal is grumpy. As the camera
He
cuts, the box and
is
suitcase
grumpy.
swap hands. It's interesting that they showed Dean's name right before this.
I think I'll put that on the top of the toilet.
I'm dead.
What could possibly go wrong?
Are you moving back in?
Yeah, I'll keep the condo for now. And selling it in this market, I'd get killed.
Do you really think that's a good idea?
Yes.
I swear it looks like Mike is writing random letters, but maybe I just can't read his handwriting. This is the only time we see Mike and Huel together, other than in your comments.
We're the three amigos. We don't need a fourth amigo.
If anything, Saul's the fourth amigo here.
Mike's
Yeah.
Okay. He said he was going to break my legs.
He probably threatened someone before breakfast this morning. It's what he does. Come on, grow a pair.
Let it be noted that I do this under duress.
Duly noted.
Duly noted.
All right. Let him in. Mike, I'm extending you.
Now that we're all together,
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you how to mix your chemicals and whatnot, and you do not tell me how to take care of business. Is that absolutely clear?
Sure.
All right, let's take the tour.
Hey, you're okay with that?
Yes, he handles the business, and I handle him.
The tour sort of follows the rule of 3. We begin with the box factory.
This is your best bet.
The following is a true story for Vince.
You know, I worked in a box factory one summer in high school.
A
Although
box
Vince only
factory.
lasted about a week. He was not
Nice.
cut out for hard labor.
You know what this is? It's a corrugator.
False. This is a real box factory, but that's not a corrugator.
Oh.
The corrugator was in a different spot that was hard to film. They kept the line, but went with this machine because how many people know what a corrugator looks like?
Well,
And what are the
apparently you
chances
do.
that a YouTube channel would come along and nitpick every minor detail. And time for an experiment. The channel just surpassed 30,000 subscribers, but way more people are watching the videos. If you
Nope.
haven't yet, could you please take a second to subscribe?
Nope.
More half measures.
I want to see how much we can boost that number today. Thanks.
This was a year ago, so it's not relevant to what I'm doing right now. Sorry.
Right?
Steam and salt.
That'll ruin the product.
Well, you can't just pop down to Costco and get a couple dehumidifiers.
And this is a real tortilla factory. It wasn't originally in the script, but they discovered it while scouting locations. Visiting would
Ooh,
normally
they're like,
require
oh, tortilla
hairnets and
factory would be
protective
cool.
coverings, so the show had to buy all the tortillas produced on this day.
What?
Anything food related, gonna have unannounced government inspections.
This meeting should have been an email, or at least Walt should have mentioned this on the ride over. Aaron decided to do this on his own and didn't realize how hot it would be. He only did that once.
Hell no.
Mike must not realize who runs the laser tag, otherwise he'd be saying the same thing.
No,
Last
laser
stop,
tag.
just
Why
like
do they
Saul's
hate the
number,
laser
you
tag
must
so
be able to
much?
Call this for a Vominos pest recording. The number is no longer in service.
Look, I get it. Just say no and we'll go get dinner.
Although this isn't a real exterminator, they did stock this location with relevant props like insecticides, rat poison, and fumigant. They used a fair chunk of their budget on this new, then purposely aged, custom-made tent.
Perfect.
How are we gonna fit a lab in here?
Who said here?
They could have gotten a used one for cheaper, but it was orange and purple, and you know how Vince is about colors.
House stays like that for days, and that's where we'll cook.
This is a clever plan with one small issue.
They tent 3-4 houses a week.
It turns out that tenting houses is almost never done in New Mexico.
Yeah,
I
I've-
guess because
I've
termites
never
are the
seen
most
a
common
tented
reason to do
house.
this, and the lack of humidity means New Mexico has the type of termites that you don't need to fumigate like this.
That's Ira. He's the owner. Roof is sand.
I've never seen a house tented.
And down below, that's
For fumigation. Fucking Todd.
Skinny Pete and Badger are back after a 13-episode absence.
Oh.
This makes them 2 of 3 supporting characters to appear in all 5 seasons. Any guesses to the third character? Check the comments for an answer. Charles Baker is really playing. Matt Jones can actually play the guitar well.
Rock on, man. Solid. You got any roadie cases? For sure. What size?
biggest you got.
It's rated for 900 pounds, so unless your band plays lead bricks, you should be okay.
This guy's name is Vaughn, a Danish name.
Slay. Denmark.
So I really wanted a Denmark mentioned comment, but nobody had said it. In the channel member chat, I asked if anyone wanted to say it, and this is what I get.
I'm gonna need a 4 of
Okay.
Throwing stenciling. What's your band called?
It should surprise no one that multiple Vominos pest bans now exist. It happens
Oh.
quickly, but here Jesse disguises methylamine as a pesticide.
If there's ever anything else you need from us,
We would be all over
This is the only time we see Mike with Badger and Pete.
Maybe someday.
keep on keeping on, brother.
Surprisingly, they
Go
digitally
hang out with your
added
friends,
Skinny
dude.
Pete. They thought it looked better than him leaving behind the camera. Imagine how many other scenes could have been improved with a Skinny Pete exit.
This is not meth.
The fuck?
Everything's the same, except for one important detail.
No stealing.
No stealing.
That's smart.
Not the spare change
No
between the couch
stealing.
cushions,
Good
not the
job,
panties out of
Todd.
the hamper.
That includes you, Walt. The Vominos calendar looks like February 2013 or possibly May 2009, but regardless, it doesn't make much sense.
Time to time, you're gonna see these two. If they tell you to jump, you jump. Now, you need a name for them? You call them yes, sir, and no, sir.
No, I thought we'd put a collar on the tank, and on the day we just kind of twisted into place.
Jesse is definitely contributing some good ideas in this partnership.
That's good.
When I was down in Mexico, there was this classic hospital tent.
Hi, sorry.
This is Brock.
Hi, Brock. I'm Walt. I understand you were in the hospital.
Look at that eye roll.
He rolled his eyes like, yeah, bitch, because of
Stay for a
you.
beer at least?
Sure, why not?
Holy crap. How much poison are you using?
That's not how much. It's getting it where it's needed.
Sir? Sir? There's a nanny cam in the living room clock. I disabled it. I just thought you should know.
What's your name?
Todd.
That Todd seems like a go-getter.
That Todd.
There's
Seems like a
Jesse
great guy,
demonstrating the
huh?
collar idea and Walt nodding approvingly. This is the debut of new cook suits. They went from the hot and crunchy Tyvek suits to the shiny track suits to a new material that combines the best attributes of both. There's another fake Cyfluthern label. They went with a translucent inner tent so they could film some scenes on a soundstage. They were going to do these animations themselves, but found this footage on YouTube. This reminds me of the first Walt and Gale
Hell yeah,
montage,
dude.
which seemed so calm and orderly. The music is also ironic because Gale's the one who was
Jazz.
An homage to this scene appeared in a Simpsons intro.
What?
Seeing you with Andrea and that little boy is nice. And the way she looks at you. Oh. You think? Oh. Have you thought about what your plan is vis-a-vis honesty?
She doesn't know anything.
Secrets create barriers between people. Speaking from experience, believe me. All that you've done, it's a part of you. And you'll have to decide how much you'll share with her.
Everything? Like Gale?
Such subtle manipulation here. He knows Jesse would never
Fucking
tell
Gale.
Andrea everything he's done. Instead, he'll start doubting that he can be in a successful relationship due to his dark secrets. Then Walt can have all of Jesse's loyalty and avoid another Jane situation.
True.
They're leaving streaks. This more ethnic looking one, he's doing a great job, but the other one, they have to go in circles. Guess what?
What?
No, really, I want you to guess.
People who say, guess what, and then actually expect you to guess. I hate those people.
I really... Okay, Hank's back at work. That's wonderful. We have another big event coming up. Well, it's birthday. Have you thought about what you're gonna do?
Oh, remember his last birthday? We had so much
Of course we're
fun.
gonna do something. Listen, I've had my problems with Walt. Why he wouldn't come to the house when we were all practically begging, whatever. Water under the bridge.
It doesn't sound like the water has made it under the bridge yet.
What are you doing? You don't smoke? You haven't smoked since college. You can't be serious with the baby and Walt? You can't force your employees to breathe secondhand smoke. I know for a fact that that is illegal.
Marie! Shut up.
What? I am simply saying that you
Will
can't
you shut
force
up?
them to- Hey.
Shut the hell up.
Shut
up.
the fuck up.
Shut up.
Skylar-
Shut up.
Please
Shut up.
stop.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Skylar has reached her breaking point, and although Marie was being annoying, Walt's actions are behind this. Ah, so they have cockroaches, but tenting is still likely overkill.
Good you, right?
Excellent.
Yeah, the fumigating is not. Ooh.
In the bedroom, she's resting.
Is everything okay?
She just yelled, shut up, over and over again. I'm not leaving here until I know what's got her so upset. Are you gambling again?
Yes. Say yes.
It's time to tell me the truth, Walt, all of it.
You're right. Methamphetamine. I'm a manufacturer. I'm not a dealer.
Oh my God.
Stop.
Just kidding.
You heard about Ted Beneke?
That couldn't explain Skylar's.
Is it good? You do know, right? You must know.
Diabolical.
Diabolical.
Was she... I'm gonna go.
Marie, for once, is at a loss for words.
I won.
He seems pretty satisfied with himself, and this is a callback to some other bad guys.
Hey, you okay?
Really?
Yeah.
The ceiling she's staring at is actually a wall from the editing room.
Oh.
This is a nod to Vince's famous Mr. Chips becoming Scarface pitch of the show. In fact, this Scarface scene was originally in the pilot script, but including it probably cost too much money at the time.
To my little friend. Hey, why don't you join us if you feel up to it?
Yeah, well, join us.
The big
Yeah,
question
join
is, does
us
Walt
in this
wonder why
fucking
Hector's in
hell.
this movie?
Everyone dies in this movie, don't they?
That was an ad-lib, so I don't think it's meant to foreshadow anything. Once again, this season we're using real money for close-ups. Now, these are fake. Besides for motion picture use only, the 50s have someone
don't
other
care.
than President
I don't
Grant
care
on
that the
them.
money's fake.
Supposedly it's Vince.
$367,000 each. Ooh, Mike, you're short.
You're forgetting about the mules. They get a flat 20%.
Transportation is worth 20%.
They're taking a risk. What did Gus pay his mule?
Walt thinks he's asking a smart question here.
He didn't need him. He spent 20 years building his own distribution. He had 16 refrigerator trucks running his product. You don't like paying 20%. Maybe you shouldn't have killed the guy.
Burn.
Since you put him on a
Shit.
green eye shade.
That's a reference to the green visor accountants used to wear. It means being overly concerned with finances.
The methamphetamine is free this time. The next barrel is going to cost big. Can we continue, or you got any more burning questions?
Okay, kid, you fronted us 120 to get us going.
So that's 40 from him and me.
For some reason, each stack only has $35,000 in it, and I'd question whether each band really has the right amount because the stack from Jesse's pile is suspiciously short.
Ira gets 110 for our piece of the business and 25 per cook.
I feel like these stacks are a bit short, but it's hard to tell.
Goodman's cut, 18,000 from each.
And that's got to be way more than $18,000. Plus, the stacks left behind don't match the next shot of the table either.
Legacy costs.
Legacy costs? I got 9 guys. And right now, some of them are in jail, and more will be soon. The feds RICO'd their hazard pay. So, we are gonna make them whole. We. Business is my end.
Just take it out of mine. I don't care. Just take it.
No, I'll pay my share. Go ahead.
My guys are an ongoing expenditure, so you best get yourself comfortable with it.
137,000.
Not if you fucking killed them all.
Listen, Walter,
It's back. It's been so long, and it's not looking good for this prediction.
just because you shot Jesse James, don't make you Jesse James.
That's intentional foreshadowing.
How are you feeling?
Broke it off with Andrea. You know, I'm still gonna take care of the rent and stuff. It's the right thing to do, but
I meant this.
Ouch.
How are you feeling about the money?
His manipulation worked, and he couldn't even bother to pretend to care.
you're looking at it wrong. When we worked for Gus, we were cooking 200 pounds a week. This last batch, we didn't even crack 50 pounds.
Jesse's right. With a $15 million a year deal, Walt got the exact same amount after expenses. And even after legacy costs, he earned 4 times the amount per pound. So Walt's
Less than with Frink.
comment is pretty dumb. Was he just trying to get Jesse mad at Mike? And since that didn't
Yeah.
work, he switches to a new tactic?
Been thinking about Victor.
What he really means is he's been thinking about Mike.
I was sure that Gus did what he did to send me a message. It's all about me. Maybe there's another reason.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Oh, I'm not getting the fucking We Are Beautiful. Oh, wait, that's on the other channel. I get the We Are Beautiful. I don't get the We Are Beautiful on this channel.
Infinite possibilities. Kate Spade.
Hi, Mark Barnett, Sandy Hook Promise here. When the gunman shot
Okay.
Victor trying to cook that batch on his own, taking liberties that weren't his to take. Maybe he flew too close to the sun, got his throat cut.
Walt, the handler of Mike,
And I handled him.
is thinking Mike's flying too close to the sun.
So you best get yourself comfortable with it.
And is once again trying to subtly plant a thought in Jesse's mind. Based on Jesse's reaction, I think he gets the implication. And now for more film artifacts I missed in previous videos. Feds up in Roshi 710 are 6-month member.
Fuck.
He was the threat. He was the danger.
I thought you were the danger.
What's the plan?
I don't know.
Okay. She's dead.
Each week we break down another Breaking Bad episode, in order. This week it's episode 50, season 5, episode 4, 51. I've got 29 details you might not know, 15 mini callbacks, and 4 possible ties to the number 51. We've had the Saul, Marie, Gus, and Hank episodes, and this is the Skylar episode, which led to the first of Anna's 2 Emmy wins. The second one is for Ozymandias.
Rear wheel assembly took the brunt of the impact.
First, we say goodbye to the Aztec.
I noticed you had some sort of gunky buildup, and I remembered that you had me replace that front fender a few months back
Gunky?
when you ran over that deer.
Oh, right, the deer.
Other part was the paint, fern green. Interesting tint.
This was a custom paint job for the show, matching early Walt's bland color scheme. That's a strange choice for the color name, though, as Crayola's definition of fern and ferns in real life are a much bolder green. And
Yeah.
shout out to a pork chop guy who drives an Aztec due to his fandom, although it's not fern green yet.
People like to joke, but I really, really like this car.
Walt's like, wait, people joke about this car? That just won't do. I'm Heisenberg.
You gotta
I
present
gotta
that
have a cool
successful
car.
image. Hey, Benny,
Right.
you give me $50, and she's all yours.
50?
Sure as shoot.
That's so
They try to
cheap.
hide it with that white sheet, but you can still see some of the crew and equipment reflected. Also, Walt did not pull in with perfectly straight wheels. This is a 2012 Chrysler 300 SRT8, so it's an anachronism, but since it's product placement, I guess we accept it. And as another slap in Skylar's face, Junior has a Challenger once more.
Yeah,
Although
he
this
got the
time it
Challenger
really is
back.
the SRT model Junior was describing before, and again a 2012 model, which is 3 years in the future. Besides the Challenger, this song deepens the Walking Dead connection as a different Knife Party song appears in that show. You can see Brian's Invisalign bumps. We now get a signal that Lydia's in Houston, and later this, and this.
I got a 900-mile drive back.
It's in Albuquerque in real life, of course, and one of the reasons they put these big letters on the window was to obscure the outside that still looks like Albuquerque. As a person who speaks no German, I was impressed by how Lydia's German sounds.
Unsere Lösung ist eine Umleitung über einen Einzelnen.
Apparently, it's very bad, though.
I'm at work right now.
Yeah, I know. You got visitors.
Today?
I mean 30 seconds.
How did Mike time that so well, considering these guys had to travel 900 miles?
Agent Hank Schrader, Agent Steve Gomez.
These aluminum iMacs without the bezel came out in October 2009, but we're still in early September. Lydia must have some Apple connections.
There, navy pants, powder blue shirt.
That's the writer of this episode, Sam Catlin. First there's Marie's talking pillow, now there's Lydia's screaming pillow.
Yeah.
They got Ron.
Okay.
Not. Okay, Mike. Ron fixed security and pulled the barrels and drove the truck. You can't expect me to do that stuff.
Given that Mike has worked at Madrigal before, Lydia should ask him to come back or send someone.
I'll send a new guy.
Whoops, the temporary plate expires in August 2012.
My car always has 500 horsepower.
Okay, this time he's right about the horsepower.
You have to factor in drag and torque and suspension.
They purposely put Skylar in the center of these shots to signal that this episode would focus on her.
Really? I drive like a geezer. Tell me, can a geezer do donuts?
Bullshit you ever did donuts.
Whoa, watch your language, and yes, I did. No, you don't approve.
But I did it anyway.
I didn't actually buy either one. They're both leases.
Again, another Ted move.
We can afford it now.
You're back at it.
We have to make up
It's
that
lease.
600,000 we lost.
Way to twist the knife.
Yeah,
This is the
Skyler.
rationalization of an addict. Even if he is 40 grand in the hole because of what he owes Jesse, I think Jesse isn't clamoring to be repaid.
Yeah, I don't
They
think
could
Jesse
just
really
continue
gives a
their
fuck.
successful car wash business and be fine. Remember that exit strategy, Walt?
Maybe you could start thinking about an exit strategy.
I'm working on it.
What do you think about boarding school?
He's a year away from college.
Just thinking about the kids.
Where are we sending our 8-month-old? The Peace Corps?
Yeah, a new environment might be good for them.
What's wrong with their environment? Listen, I know these last few weeks have been rough. The threat to Hank and this whole thing with Beneke. You know, I want us to try and start looking forward to things again. Speaking of which, my birthday? I understand.
No, my birthday party.
Would you? You know what would cheer you up, honey?
A birthday party. And maybe, if I may be so bold,
Plan me a birthday party.
chocolate cake with chocolate icing. Life is good, Scott.
That reminds me of...
We are happily married. Thank you.
Hey, Mom, you forgot something.
Well, it is sort of a tradition.
Look at us, we're having fun.
What is she doing?
That's a pretty small one.
Kind of is. Ah, now you're talking.
No.
Good move.
If they ever make a Breaking Bad sequel about Junior, this can be his origin story.
6 feet under and half a face, he's still screwing with us.
Ryan Johnson, the director, thought about having Hank rip off half of Gus's face as a joke. He also thought about having a Pollo's cup pinned to the board here.
What about that, Lady Banjo Eyes at the warehouse?
Banjo eyes are eyes that are wide open.
In this world?
Notice the string in front of our eyes.
Two uptight, two together.
They filmed several through the board shots in the classic Breaking Bad style where the corkboard was clear, but only 3 subtle shots made it into the episode.
She was wearing mismatched shoes. How together can she be?
Hank doesn't let anything get past him.
What was it with Fring? None of Fring's crew was talking to us.
That's such a Ryan Johnson shot. You saw shots like this in the Fly episode as well.
There's somebody out there keeping them in line. Our money is on this guy, Michael Ehrmantraut.
I wonder what Mike did with Chow and Chris's bodies.
Could you give us a moment?
There's the floating string again.
Hank, your work here has been stellar. So much so that I'm wondering if it's time you made a change. This office needs an ASAC.
ASAC stands for Assistant Special Agent in Charge.
What are you saying, Hank?
Raimi here is a SAC, which might be the worst abbreviation possible for a prestigious position.
Considering my wife would murder me if I said no. A what?
Can you finish up for me? I probably have a birthday party waiting for me, you know. So.
No, you
Is there
don't.
anything sadder than a person expecting a surprise party that doesn't exist?
True. True.
Where's your mom?
Kitchen.
Hey,
I find it funny that Junior decides to watch a weather report.
what's the plan?
When Walt says this again later,
Going
it'll
to Chuck
take
E.
on a much
Cheese, bro.
different meaning.
Hank and Marie are on their way. Roast chicken and potatoes, aki load for dessert, and chocolate cake, as requested.
But does it have chocolate icing?
You've been moping around the last few days. Are you gonna give me a hint?
It involved infidelity, that's all I'm gonna say.
Paul's second cell phone. Sorry, babe, but I was way ahead of you on this one.
Way ahead of me. Well, it wasn't Walt.
Skylar?
The sun is really setting now as they
Skyler?
film this, but you can't tell, so it
Hooray.
looks strange that it's dark by the time they arrive at the party.
Hey, there she is.
That's such a funny reaction for arriving at Walt's birthday party, but it
True.
makes sense since they were just gossiping about her.
Yeah.
So sweet. Yeah, you know, Highway Patrol is going to be sweet on it, too.
They're not really called the Highway Patrol in New Mexico, but maybe that's too much of a nitpick. I've been trying to figure
Oh,
out
you
who all
think?
these gifts are from, especially since it looks like Hank and Marie brought a purple gift bag that is nowhere to be found. I think the Area 51 mug is Skylar's gift, which is hilarious, not only because it's a cheesy gift, but because all she did was stick a bow on it. And now's a good time
Hell
to bring
yeah.
up the bombshell observation from
Like,
Ant
that
Trap
is a fucking
Slingshots that their
cheesy-ass gift
chimney
for
and
someone
the
who
back
turned
of their
51.
fireplace doesn't match the inside of their
Area
house.
51 mug.
I'll see you later. All right. Have fun. It's a great dinner, Skylar. And those are some badass whipped potatoes.
You have to tell me how you get all the lumps out. How do you do that?
This is so awkward.
Potato ricer.
Oh, ricer.
You don't hand mash?
How do you get all the lumps out of your mashed
Do you know
potatoes?
that almost exactly a year ago, I got my diagnosis?
It seems like longer.
This is probably a joke for the audience because in real life it was 4.5 years ago.
1 year ago tomorrow.
But it's strange for Marie to say it since she knew it was only a year.
He was diagnosed around his birthday, right? So it's been a whole year.
Maybe she's just trying to diffuse the awkwardness.
Yeah, yeah.
Surgery,
Conversation.
Hank being shot, Marie's talking pillow. Remember that?
Mhm.
Got me through it somehow. And Skylar, I can't. Honey, remember that first week of chemotherapy? Night on
Remember
the
that?
bathroom floor? I just wanted it stopped.
Skylar, isn't that freezing?
Hey,
Oh.
pool party. Hey, Sky, maybe it's time to get out now. What do you think?
Hank asked you a question. You need to get out. Skylar? She's gonna come up, right? She has to.
For whatever reason,
Nope.
these two lines might bother me the most out of anything in Breaking Bad.
She's gonna come up, right? She has to.
It just feels very unrealistic to me. This unused shot feels better.
Jump in! Whoa! Jump in!
Two guys pulled Anna down for this shot and held onto her feet, and the dress was a separate harness with metal spokes making it
Oh,
billow.
wow.
Those spokes were then
Interesting.
digitally removed. Also, it was cool to see that after every take, after Anna got out and left a trail of water, they torched it dry for the next take.
Holy
she
fuck.
blinked right here, so they digitally froze her eyes. You can tell because the bubble disappears. Madrigal's Houston office is at One Madrigal Loop, which is awesome. It's like a cross between Microsoft's headquarters at One Microsoft Way and Apple's former HQ at One Infinite Loop.
Nope.
Come on, how am I supposed to?
Hey,
Wait. Who sent you?
Mike.
What's his last name?
Armin Trout. Satisfied?
I'm not gonna apologize for being careful. I'll take paranoid any day over getting gang raped by prison guards. That's the one I erased from the inventory, so it has to be that one.
Supposedly, these numbers are chosen because it's the hex code for a Breaking Bad like green color. These are methylamine barrels, and they're what we always saw in the lab, just with a slightly different code. Since Jesse said,
Get my phenolcetic acid from the barrel with the B on it.
that must mean the barrels with these two chemicals look almost identical, which is a strange choice. Then again, this is coming from a company called Golden Moth that uses a golden bee
Oh,
for its logo.
Golden
I realize
Moth.
you might be able to hear her Scottish accent here.
Wait, stop!
Please tell me that's not what I think it is.
It's a little hard to see, but that is a Garmin GPS.
Has anything like this ever happened before?
No, of course not. She and I have been having some issues.
I might have heard a little bit about that. Might be good to have her talk to someone. I mean, there's Marie's guy, Dave. Not that Marie's an advertisement for advanced mental health.
She's gonna try and get some sleep. I can't help but sense that there may be some issues between you and Skylar. None of our business, of course. Hank, I don't know if you've picked up on
He knows.
any of it.
He knows I know.
What if we took the kids for a while?
It's a good idea.
I think it's a great idea.
Was it yours?
Actually, it was Skylar's. She really needs this, Walt.
Voila, the kids are out of this environment. What a coincidence.
I don't want the children here anymore. It isn't safe.
Alright, I think this picture's good.
This repeatedly.
A
Should I
couple weeks ago,
get
a
rid of
man
this
was
right
coming to this
here?
house to kill us. You were in the crawl space screaming.
And I dealt with him. Gus Fring is dead.
I
He was
dealt
the
with
threat.
him.
He was the danger.
I thought you were the danger.
He set himself up for that.
Is that what your pool stunt was about? Trying to protect my children from me?
There's blood on my hands, too.
Panicky? You did what you had to do to protect your family, and I'm sorry. That doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you a human being.
Stop it. I don't need to hear any of your bullshit rationales. I will not have my children living in a house where dealing drugs and hurting people and killing people is shrugged off as shit happens.
How many times do I have to say that they are not
I said no. I swear to God, I won't have them back here.
What are you gonna do to stop it?
Maybe I hurt myself. That Hank and Maurice were still struggling.
No, more like you're still struggling. So maybe next time I have you committed.
So then maybe I show up with bruises on my neck. Say that you beat me when you found out about my lover.
This scene was inspired by The Godfather.
Do you expect me to let you take my children from me? Don't you know me? Don't you know that that's an impossibility, that could never happen?
This is a joke. Come on, Skylar. You want to take me on? You want to take away my children? What's the plan?
I don't know! I will count every minute that the kids are away from you as a victory. But you're right. It's a bad plan. I can't go to the police. I can't. I can't keep you out of this house. I can't even keep you out of my bed. All I can do is wait.
Wait for what? What are you waiting for?
For the cancer to come back.
Oof.
Damn.
Why didn't they put it inside when
Cook.
nobody'd see it?
It's inside, it gets wet.
For lungs to
Things
cook
put on the
itself.
cars, it can get wet.
But would the metal barrel block the signal?
You didn't check any
Bang,
of the other
bang,
barrels.
bang, bang, bang,
that's
bang.
the only one we
See,
could've
there was no
taken it from
facts.
her.
There was no
The
facts. He
person
just
who
played.
spotted this.
He's just playing
Was
scenes.
it you or was it her?
She saw it first.
It's actually pretty good. I can rewatch
She's
actually
dead.
having
What?
HBO
Lydia
or
planted
Netflix.
This thing, not
It's
the
on Netflix,
cops.
right?
I had a
Yeah.
chance to deal with this before, and I gave her a pass. No more
This is
half
interesting.
measures, Mr. Armentrout. It's what I get for being sexist. Now, if you
You know,
excuse
she
me.
just seemed like uptight.
Now you're being sexist.
What if this really was the cops, and what if you're wrong about her?
Your misgivings have been duly noted.
This is the third and final one in Breaking Bad.
Mr. White, weigh in here, would you?
Does that mean things are about to unravel? Maybe it doesn't count as a callback, but Ryan was worried all the insect stuff in the background would feel like too much of a callback to Fly.
The methylamine keeps flowing no matter what. Nothing stops this train.
For the second week in a row, that's foreshadowing for episode 5.
You said it was your birthday.
The
so-
train.
Acura Monaco, made famous by Steve McQueen, who died
The
of
train
lung
is
cancer.
crazy. What is
Vince
going on
picked it,
here?
in part
Like-
because of the blue color echoing their product.
Happy birthday.
Some people think 51
Happy birthday.
also references the balance between Walt and Heisenberg finally going past the halfway point. I think that's a stretch, but between being reunited with his hat, replacing his Walt car, and now even his Walt watch, it's fair to say he's embracing his Heisenberg persona more than ever. Skylar's now smoking with impunity and using that Area 51 mug as an ashtray.
Nice.
Is she trying to accelerate his cancer?
Yes, I think she is. Secondhand smoke.
Clock ticking is louder than ever.
I'll blow it right in his
signifying Skylar biding
face.
time.
They're watching Ratatouille.
I would be like,
Anyone can cook.
See that watch? The person who gave me this present wanted me dead too. He changed his mind about me, Skylar. And so will you.
Of course, Walt wasn't wearing this watch in the flash forward, but the writers will address that later. Time is running out, and it's 11:50. Not only does the shot from here to here change in 51 seconds, but the time changes to 11:51 after we cut to black. A fitting end to episode 50 as we transition to next week's episode 51. Ending the episode this way was Ryan Johnson's idea, but Kelly Dixon, the editor, added one more touch. The sound of a gun cocking on the last tick. There's a weird blur and doubling of Vince's end credit that I haven't seen in other episodes.
Why?
That's probably not intentional, although the ticking in the credits theme is. You know what time it is. Machinita, Atomic Waffle, and Man LOL things are 6-month members.
Of this stuff.
There are two kinds of heist. Those where the guys get away with it, and those that leave witnesses.
Robbing a train.
Each week we break down another Breaking Bad episode in order. This week it's season 5, episode 5, Dead Freight. I've got 22 details you might not know. Even though we have no idea who this is or what this is about, the
Oh,
episode
right,
does
the
a
kid.
great job of making us forget all about it until the end.
Yeah, it really did. I
Samuel
forgot
Webb,
about the
who
kid. I
plays
was
Drew Sharp,
so
rode
confused.
motocross and once had a pet tarantula in real life, so this was perfect casting. You can hear a train honking in the distance.
Oh my god.
Maybe this boy is going to go check it out.
Oh
Marie's
my
wearing all
god.
yellow in this photo.
If she
What a
showed up
crazy
dressed all in
episode.
yellow one day, we'd
Do
have
we know
known.
things have gone south?
Let's come back to this in episode 8 when she does it again.
Listen, I'm sorry to drop in on you out of the blue. No. It's a bad time. I could.
Steve, would you mind if I've got to run something by Hank?
I'm sure it wasn't intentional, but here's the move of someone who wants their watch to be noticed.
Jesus, Walt.
We don't normally see this door on the opposite side of Hank's office. I feel like that's an oversight because it's super weird.
New car, new watch. You deserve to treat yourself. So, how's Sky?
She went to work this morning.
What about the whole idea of talking to somebody?
She already found someone. Yeah, Peter. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on his last name.
Gould, perhaps? The timing of his name here was intentional.
He's supposed to be top-notch.
George is directing his first and only episode. Season 5 later gives writers Tom Schnauz and Sam Catlin the chance to direct their first episodes as well.
Skylar doesn't love me anymore. She says that I'm a bad influence on the kids. She thinks
Damn.
I'm a bad father.
This
Damn.
is some great manipulation by
Like, this
Walt.
is a
If this is all
skeleton
true, I
person,
guess
and
he
then
doesn't
this
really
is a
have to
dragon
act
lady.
here.
I'm not an
This is a
expert
skeleton.
but
Look at the face.
I just don't see it.
Did
My
Walt count on
God.
Hank doing this?
Kind of
Because
like a
closing the
Picasso
blinds definitely
painting.
helped.
It's actually
made mistakes.
beautiful. I love
I'm
it.
gonna get a coffee. You want a coffee?
Oh,
sorry.
so good.
This is the episode where
Schrader.
from Place Boing's famous mix, but Hank makes a
No,
lot
no,
of
no, no,
musical
no, no,
noises in this episode.
It's about ASAP Schrader. It's about ASAP Schrader.
All right, just take them.
The fact that Walt wastes a few precious seconds to collect himself is evidence that his emotions were real. This lamp
You
appears
have to
in The
lock in,
Sopranos,
bro.
also in a storyline related to a bug. If Hank also used cream and sugar, Walt would have had a little more time.
You two
True.
are really great together.
Hey, take it from me, buddy. It was darkest just before the dawn.
Take it from him. Maybe he's referring to this.
I made a love connection.
All right, Lydia. My friends here don't know
So
you
funny.
like I do, so they are very kindly giving you one last chance. There's your script. I'm gonna dial Agent Schrader on your line here. If you yell for help, try to give the man some kind of coded message, I am gonna pull out my pistol and I am going to shoot you in the head. Look at me, not at them.
Don't look at him, you look at me.
If you make Schrader suspicious,
You'll pull out your gun and shoot me.
it's a pistol, not a gun. I'm expecting precision here.
Okay, so gun and a pistol are the same thing, bro.
Lydia Rodart Quill, calling for Agent Schrader.
Hank, Lydia Rodart Quayle on line 1.
There seems to be an implicit, haha, she has a fancy name.
Hank Schrader.
With lots of squinting, I think I was able to read the whole script.
I noticed a device on the bottom of one of our barrels of methylamine.
A device?
It looks to me like some kind of a tracking device or a GPS. I was just wondering if maybe your people put it there. Not that it's any of my business, but the last thing I want to do is interfere with a law enforcement operation or a sting. Maybe you could give me some guidance?
I'll look into it and get back to you.
Yeah, all right. Sure thing.
Hey, Gomey, come here, would you? You don't know anything about GPS trackers on a methylamine barrel, do you?
This laptop has the same silly taskbar that Skylar's laptop had, and calendar is misspelled.
Purple. What do we think about the purple? Not like
was
red.
not me. I swear to God.
Sounds like she's telling the truth to me. She has a gun to her head, kid. Everyone sounds like Meryl Streep with a gun to their head.
Ah, that explains Walt's good acting.
I did not do this. Shut up, Daryl. Please tell me you guys didn't do something as lame brain as put a GPS tracker on the outside of a barrel of methylamine.
Who's asking? Did someone find him?
Jesus, are you shitting me?
We didn't have time to go in there with hazard suits, Hank. They were about to ship.
Next time, a little communication first, all right?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
The writers were originally going to have Lydia be the one who planted the tracker, but she'd still convince them to keep her alive because of her methylamine tip.
She's a loose cannon. I am telling you, she will turn a gun or a badge on us the first chance she gets. The woman put a hit out on me.
You want to talk methylamine? Then tell your partner to stop threatening me.
You can't even get us a single barrel.
Who said anything about barrels? I'm talking about an ocean of this stuff.
Why put the hit on Mike?
I gave him a list of names, but instead of handling it, he's protecting them, so I hired someone else. At that point, there was no option but to add Mike to the list.
There's a classic shot where the map is temporarily clear.
On a Wednesday, a freight train leaves the port of Long Beach, loaded with industrial chemicals. There's a remote 3-mile stretch here
This is dark territory. It's a dead zone.
This is a real thing, although maybe the train would have a satellite phone as a workaround. They would have named this episode Dark Territory, but there's already a movie with that name. Now you might be saying, hold on, that didn't stop them from using Face Off. The difference is that this movie is also about a train and the same kind of dark territory. And look who's in that movie.
Loco secured.
What? Dead Freight is a bit of an odd name because it refers to the empty space in train cars. Although they do partially empty one in this episode.
Which tanker car is which? I can't believe that they would advertise their contents.
A final manifest gets uploaded to my company's server. I'll have it for you sometime between midnight and 2 a.m.
You know what this means, Doug? We've got to off the crew. How many in the crew?
Just 2. An engineer and a conductor.
Can we just tie them up or something?
I have done this long enough to know that there are 2 kinds of heist. Those where the guys get away with it, and those that leave witnesses.
That's intentional foreshadowing.
You say, my name is ASAC Schrader. You can go fuck yourself. ASAC Schrader.
If those turn out to be her first words, I will beat you with my shoe.
Hey, that better be something from a boob instead of some fake soy crap.
Yeah.
What about Emo McGee?
That might also be a good name for a
Emo McGee. Hell yeah, dude.
Wait, are those her first words? Why isn't anyone celebrating? Marie had just said...
If those turn out to be her first words, I will beat you with my shoe.
Hey, I picked up Heat on Blu-ray.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Heat is a movie about a group of guys pulling off a heist, and one of them is kicked out of the group after he kills a guard unnecessarily. But the Blu-ray hadn't come out until 2 months after this took place.
You can keep talking about me now.
We do it the old-fashioned way.
Switch back to a pseudocar.
They could synthesize their own methylamine, but chemistry in the Breaking Bad universe is a little different.
Methylamine is the one precursor ingredient to the P2P method of cooking that is, at least in our world of Breaking Bad, the hardest to procure.
We'd be making a fraction of the problem.
Making less money is better than making
Looks better, right?
Why is
I like the yellowness.
not an option?
That's hypocritical coming from...
Walter? Let me tell you why. It's because you're 9 guys in lockup, right?
This is a lot like the scene when Jesse comes up with the magnets idea.
What you're telling me, Walter, is you want to do this heist, even if it means
Walter.
killing a couple of innocent men.
The way it's shot and the way Jesse comes up with a plan that stops his 2 dads from arguing.
What if we can rip off that train?
Yeah, 2 dads. He does have
and
2
no
dads.
one ever knows it got robbed.
800, 814. It's perfect. We do it here. We do it right here.
The train has 12 cars, and they won't know which one will have the methylamine until Lydia gets the manifest the night before. I was wondering if their hoses would be long enough, or what they would do if the methylamine was right behind the engine. But it turns out that in real life, the chemicals would always be at least 6 cars back from the engine, so they must have known the methylamine would be in range. This overhead shot must be somewhere else, but it's funny that we're supposed to believe that they replanted these bushes near the tank openings.
I get why we want the tank for the methylamine, but why this other one for the water?
Jesse, it's your idea. Want to fill him in?
It's all about the weight, yo.
Why does nobody ever quote this
Yeah.
line?
The whole thing relies on us
all about
replacing
the weight,
of
yo.
methylamine we steal with the same weight in water. No one, other than us, can ever know that this robbery went down. Nobody. Got it?
Yeah, absolutely.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
We will be removing 1,000
The
gallons
worst
of
thing you
methylamine
could have
from the
done was
tanker
bring
car,
Todd on
but
this
replacing
fucking
it with
expedition,
about
dude.
9/10 of that volume in water. Let's make that an even 920 to account for spillage. And whatever.
The
will remain in
spillage.
hose.
Yeah, but won't they figure out they got robbed anyway on account of getting watered down methylamine?
They will blame China.
You guys thought of everything.
Maybe not everything.
I'm staying. That's all I have to say.
What's going on?
Got what you wanted, that's what.
Are you seriously kicking me out of my own house?
This is your house as much as it is ours. But your mom and I need some time alone, and you know that.
Give me the exact reason, or I'm not going anywhere.
Because we're your parents and you're our child. That's reason enough. Now please do as I ask.
I won't change my mind about you.
Well, I don't accept that. You're my wife.
I'm not your wife. I'm your hostage. The kids will stay at Hank and Marie's. They have a chance of being safe.
Like you've seen too many movies.
You told me that a man held a gun to
You
your
were the one
head.
watching
You said it like
Scarface.
It was a point of pride. There's nothing you can say that'll convince me there won't come a day that somebody will knock on that door looking to harm you or me or all of us.
She's not wrong, except about the knocking part.
Yeah, they're not gonna knock.
Robbing
They're just
train.
gonna
That's
break
a
in.
much better line than "We don't bury bodies, Skylar. We dissolve them in acid." They shot this scene when filming
We
episode
dissolved
2
them in
because they
acid.
could only be at
You
this
mean we
house
dissolved them
once.
in acid?
Lydia's definitely cut out here against a replacement background. This episode had the most visual effects so far and was the most expensive so far.
I've got it.
The train was real, but they composited a lot of shots together, and they had to remove a lot of houses, cell towers, and vehicles in the distance. Bill Burr really drove the truck here, and that bird was really there. They also needed to speed up the train footage because it could only go 8 miles per hour with all the cars they attached to it and having to go uphill. To further sell the speed illusion, outside the windows is old stock footage from Sony-owned movies.
Hey, Wallace, up ahead!
Bro, what? That's
Here's
crazy.
one of the composited shots as he's
I forgot
obviously
about
not
this
standing
goober.
in front of an oncoming train. Might I suggest a different shot?
Go, go, go. Jesus, thank God you guys want to sleep with the switch. Talk about bum luck.
What's the trouble with it?
It's in there or something.
You think?
Yeah.
Pretty good bet. Now, go, go, go.
This heist was fucking crazy, dude.
Go! Get in there, give it a whirl.
All right, let me give it a try.
That switch must cut power to the fuel pump.
And we all pushed. Coming?
So far, so good. Give me a status.
We're at 300 gallons. Water is going. Now!
Waiting this long to start the water helps to keep it out of the methylamine that they're draining from the bottom, despite the water being slightly heavier. Although, they should need to pump water for quite a bit after they're done siphoning methylamine, unless pumping uphill is really faster than gravity. But at the end, they stop the water only 10 seconds after.
You did remember to put it in neutral, right?
Yeah, man, give me a little credit.
I'm assuming he did not. I can't figure out why the More logo is upside down relative to the counter.
Huh.
Supposedly these springs should be more compressed if there were really 24,000 gallons of methylamine in here. I'm trusting Potawata Ding Dong on this one.
Potawata Ding Dong.
It's a hell of a place to break down.
You know anything about engines?
Not a whole lot. Push off the tracks at least.
Gee, man, I wouldn't want you to mess up your ride.
I'll go slow.
You screw up your nice shiny bumper.
Hey, we're running late because of you, buddy. Man said it was no problem.
Walter,
Hey, no problem,
you got
bro.
a good
Walter.
Samaritan on the seat. You pull your guys off that train right now.
We're not done yet.
We're not done yet.
The track is clear, Walter. I said get out of there.
Thank you, mister. Supplies. Glad we can work that out.
Walter, they are back in the locomotive. If you do not abort right now, you are gonna get us all busted.
We're hearing railroad crossing bells, but this crossing doesn't seem to have them. Walt's misinterpreting the full measure idea here, but it's also like his stubbornness at the end of the magnet cable.
Mr. White, let's go. Hang on. Hey! Hold it!
Should I denoise this? We just make another.
Jesse and Todd are putting new security seals on the openings, but tampering would be noticed if the numbers are different. Maybe Lydia's manifest had the security tag numbers as well? Here's one of
It's
many
pretty
composite
grainy.
shots with Jesse and the train. This is a stuntman who looks a lot like Todd, so much so that they even showed him in this close-up. They combined these two shots of the train and Jesse, although at the very beginning they didn't bother showing pieces of him that would have shown through the gaps. This shot is real, although the long
Where's
lens
the
makes the
denoise?
train appear closer than it is.
The...
Celebrate,
Is it
I
here?
guess, but do
No?
you realize your stubbornness almost got Jesse pancaked by a train? Because the motor is still running, you can't hear if a dirt bike is approaching.
True.
And the four amigos lived happily ever... Oh wait, there's more.
No! No! No!
Did
That's
I
some
not
pretty
denoise
noticeable
it?
breathing back
No,
there, but I suppose he
defringe.
might
What
not
does
be dead
defringe
yet,
mean?
although he'll soon become dead freight in the truck Kubi was driving. I don't know if it's still there, but the real-life location has this graffiti. Just one missing film artifact that I was able to verify anyway. Poor performance indeed, and makes Next Gen our 6-month members.
I guess this is it, the
Congratulations on
noise
earning your 6-month
reduction?
membership badge from YouTube.
How can I do
Poor
it
Performance Indeed
automatically?
popped up on the radar in ABQ, and Makes Next Gen, who has been so generous with super thanks, first appeared on the brand new Superlab floor in Moss. Thank you so much. Say hi to the new members: Sleepy Brownie, Ty, Bonesaws Ready 47, Fred MK 27.
Billions. With a B.
They are from the deli at Albertsons.
I have never seen anybody work so hard not to get $5 million.
Color
Each week
noise
we break down
reduction.
another Breaking Bad episode in order.
Oh, this
this
looks
week it's season 5,
gross.
episode 6.
I don't cancel it.
I've got 18 details you might not know.
Keep the
We
grain.
start
I don't
with the
care.
aftermath of the heist with Drew Sharp
looks
as
weird.
dead freight in Kubi's truck. This is pretty grim, so the show focuses on the dismantling and dissolving of the bike rather than Drew himself. I'm pretty sure the tank for this Yamaha bike is polyethylene, the type of tub Walt wanted Jesse to get since it wouldn't dissolve. This is one of the rare scenes scenes with just music and no dialogue, and maybe the only one in which the music is composer Dave Porter's score rather than an existing song like Baby Blue. This is really the actor's hand. He was crouched under a big shell behind this wall of dirt. Right when his hand appears, the music mixes in voices from a boys' choir, although they were stretched and morphed to sound otherworldly. Jesse probably feels extra guilt since the heist was his idea.
Shit happens, huh?
I will not have my
Shit
children
happens,
living in a
huh?
house where killing people is shrugged off as shit happens.
The whole point of this thing was that no one was supposed to know that we were there, right?
No one, other than us, can ever know that this robbery went down. Got
You
it?
paid attention, bro.
You sure?
Sir.
Todd's pleas echo lots of past points made by Jesse.
I was thinking on my feet. I saw a threat and I took care of it the only way that I could.
Excuse me for thinking on my feet.
You know, at the end of the day, it was him or us, and I chose us.
It is him or us. You understand? It is him or us.
Why don't you step outside for a few minutes so we can talk this through?
I just want to make sure that you know that my priority is this business. My uncle's got his hookups in prison who I think could be a real help to us.
That dude? What, John? The boy had seen us. We can't know, but someone
Exactly. We can't know because Ricky Hitler there shot him. And what was that crap about his uncle with the prison connections?
It was foreshadowing.
It seems to me that we have three options. We fire Todd, and we'd most likely have to pay him to keep quiet. God only knows we've got enough of that going on. We dispose of him. We keep him on payroll, under our control. Option 3.
Yeah, not under your control.
Shall we vote? I vote 3, kid.
I guess we'll never know Jesse's vote, but I assume it would have been number 1.
Jesse never wants a person to die, even if they deserve it.
The next time you bring a gun to a job without telling me, I will stick it up your ass sideways. You understand?
Isn't it funny that Mike didn't spot the gun?
What's with the piece? Right hip inside your waistband?
Okay, if anyone was still with Todd thinking he was just following orders, this has got to take you off of Team Todd,
Fuck
right? It's
Team
Blake
Todd. There is no
Slaughterburger
Team
again, the
Todd,
official
dude.
from
Todd's
the
a
DEA
fucking
stakeout.
maniac.
I'm fascinated by his flinch on the third knock. I didn't think he was really writing there, but that seems to be a real pen, and you can clearly see the message revealed early.
Fuck.
Hey, Mike's watch says 5:15, but moments ago the agent wrote it was 3:45.
It's a dead drop.
Anybody coming for it?
Could be hours.
This would be so much funnier if Gomi waited hours before doing this. Wait a minute, that doesn't match.
Miracle Whip is not mayonnaise, okay? Looks like it doesn't equal taste like it.
The Miracle Whip versus Mayo debate will continue in Better Call Saul. There's Calendar with an ER again. So many of you are
I
telling
never.
me
I
it's
don't
the
think I would
German
like.
spelling,
I don't.
but
Maybe I
refuse to
tried
believe
Miracle
that
Whip,
Mike's laptop would just
but
have
I like
that one
regular
label in
mayonnaise
German.
better.
Am I missing something? Are you all just messing with me?
One of these days, our pal Airman Trout's gonna
Ow.
Just gotta be there when he does.
Crackle. Snap. Crackle. Pop.
What is it? I need them to be safe. Safe from Walt and me. Like what? Like your bad parents? Because you're not even close. There are things you just don't know that if you knew, you'd never speak to me again. Try me.
According to Anna, Skylar was about to tell Marie.
Skylar, you have to forgive yourself for Ted. What? You can't keep beating yourself up over some stupid little
What?
affair. Walt told you. Ted is a really good-looking man. I've even thought of, I mean, not seriously, but I totally get your temptation. Doesn't it feel good to get that off your chest? Oh, yeah.
This
Oh,
next
yeah.
line was an ad-lib.
Oh yeah.
But it's great how Marie makes the conversation about herself. This is Walt
She
and
always
Jesse's last book
does.
together because of what happens
She's
next.
actually insane.
She's a real Albuquerque news anchor, although she has also played a similar role in 2 movies.
14-year-old Drew Sharp was last seen by his parents Thursday morning.
This is often cited as wrong because,
On a Wednesday, a freight train leaves the port of Long Beach.
however, it...
Stops at a rail yard where it gets broken down and rebuilt.
So after
A final manifest gets uploaded to my company's server.
the rebuilt train indeed passes through New Mexico on a
Rebuilt.
Thursday.
What do you mean rebuilt?
Nothing can change this.
That's just the kid's parents.
I know. Haven't been able to sleep the past few nights just thinking about it. But Jesse, in a
Yeah,
year,
okay.
year and a half, once we've cooked through this methylamine, there will be plenty of time for soul searching.
If it takes a year and a half to use their 1,000 gallons, that means they'd use 12.8 gallons a week. But in last week's deleted scene, Walt said,
1 gallon of 40% aqueous methylamine solution will yield 7.4 pounds of product.
they now make 50 pounds a week, so that's 6.8 gallons of solution a week. Either Walt's already thinking about doubling production, which he'll propose next episode, or there's going to be a lot of...
Village, I'll finish this up. Why don't you go on home?
You sure?
Absolutely.
He should not have done that.
Yep, you should have not done
The
that.
sideways asshole is in my back seat humming Danny Boy. And It just rubbed me wrong.
This rubs
Yeah,
Jesse
yeah,
wrong, because clearly
the
Walt isn't
whistling
really
just
upset
rubbed
about
me
Too Sharp and
wrong,
losing
bruh.
sleep like he claimed. What makes this more twisted is that he's apparently whistling a song called "The Lily of the Valley."
Yeah, it's just leading.
El
Ooh,
Camino
no
starts with their
way.
conversation that happens
What?
next.
No, he's not going to be happy. No, I suspect he won't.
That's a huge understatement, and I think Mike knows that.
Only you can
Was I
decide
burning the
what's
whole
best
time?
for you, Jesse.
Hello? Walter? What are
No
you doing
way.
here? Delivering the batch. What are you doing?
Why
Might
does it
as well
sound like
get this
sometimes
over
it
with. What's
switches
going
by
on?
itself?
Just since this morning, I threw 3 separate tales, all
Why do I feel like
DEA.
it does that?
I would never come to the headquarters of our illegal meth operation dragging a bunch of cops, Walter. It would be unwise.
Walter?
How can you be so sure?
I've been handling it, Walter.
We are sitting on 1,000 gallons of stolen methylamine. You know this can't go on, right?
I've already decided. I'm out.
Sorry to see you go, Mike. I trust that you'll bring Jesse up to speed on your side of the business.
Actually, Mr. White, I'm out too.
That methylamine, when cooked, is worth nearly $300 million. You're willing to walk away from that?
We're walking away from the meth, not the methylamine. Jesse and I'll be taking our 2/3 and we're selling it.
Mike's thinking we'll clear like $5 million each.
You'll be selling to my competitors.
It's a big country, Walter.
Pennies on the dollar, Jesse. And that's what you're gonna sell out for.
$5 million.
Bro, he
isn't
doesn't want the
pennies.
stupid money,
Are we in
bro.
the meth business or the money business?
Glad to see you can make it out. I was surprised to get your call.
That's Louis Ferreira, who was the voice of Mazda for 2 years.
We build Mazdas. What do you drive?
Oh, the zoom zoom! I forgot about the zoom zoom, dude. They should bring back the zoom zoom. I love the zoom zoom.
666. That seems like an odd number. 2/3 of an even 1,000. That's not all the methylamine, is it? I'll pay you $15K a gallon for the full 1,000 gallons. Not a drop less.
It's not mine to sell, Declan.
Well then, no deal, Mike.
Yes? Why don't you come over here?
Walt feels so betrayed, and it's no wonder he compares it to gray matter because he sees it as 2 partners conspiring against him.
Mike's connection wants the entire 1,000 gallons.
Absolutely not.
Did you ever dream of having $5 million? All you needed was $737,000.
$737,000. That is what I need.
Isn't this what you've been working for?
I have not been working this hard just to sell out.
It's not selling out.
It is. Have you heard of a company called Gray Matter? I co-founded
Oh, here we go.
for personal reasons.
Uh-huh.
I took a buyout for $5,000. Care to guess what that company is worth now?
Millions.
Billions. With a B. 2.16 billion as of last Friday. I look it up every week.
That's not healthy.
I
Like the
look it
backstory
up
about his
every
father, this is
week.
another small
Yeah,
piece to why Walt
you're
is the way he
fucking.
is.
You asked me if I was in the meth business.
I didn't even catch that the first time. I look it up
I'm in the
every
empire
week.
business.
Oh, that's a good jingle too.
Today.
Is a meth empire really something to be that proud of?
No.
Skylar, you remember Jesse?
She hasn't seen Jesse since.
My name is Skylar White-Yo.
Why don't you stay for dinner?
Nah, Mr. White, I'm gonna go.
Stay. It's okay with us, isn't it, Skylar?
Sure.
Nursing the wine was Anna's idea, and shoveling the green beans was Aaron's idea.
These are great green beans, Mrs. White. I like that you got the slivered almonds going.
You put lemon in there too?
They are from the deli at Albertsons.
Oh.
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 Shopping then, because these are choice.
You're really good at shopping.
I eat a lot of frozen stuff. I mean, pictures are always so awesome. It's like, hell yeah, I'm stoked for this lasagna, and then you nuke it, and the cheese gets all scabby on top.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
you're eating a scab. It's like, yo, whatever happened to truth in advertising?
Yeah.
True.
How's business? Mr. White said you're a great manager.
He did, huh? What else did he tell you about me?
We don't really talk that much about personal things.
He's not wrong. We saw what happened when he tried to share.
Broke it off with Andrea. I'm still gonna take care of the rent and stuff. It's the right thing to do, but
I meant this.
Did you also tell him about my affair?
Huh?
May I please be excused?
You know my kids are gone.
Thank God.
Thank God.
They're out for the night. She made me kick my own kids out of the house. She told me that she was counting the days until my cancer came back. My wife is waiting for me to die. This business is all I have left now. And you want to
shut
take it away
up.
from me.
Me, bitch?
I thought you might try something stupid.
Look, Mike.
Don't bother, Walter. Come join me in the office.
I don't think so.
It's not a request. This deal's going down tomorrow. It's happening. So it's okay for you to steal my To ensure that, you and I are going to spend the rest of the night together like it's my birthday.
Like it's his birthday?
Yay,
What kind
happy
of birthday
birthday.
parties is Mike used to?
Let me cook it. I have never seen anybody work so hard not to get $5 million.
True.
Listen to me.
You
Walter,
should have took the
last
money
thing
and
I
just
need
lived
to do
his
is
life,
listen to
bro.
you sit
Oh my god.
Walter, I've
He
got
is
a bit
just
of
so
a-
annoying.
Mike's dropping Walters like he's not going to be around much longer.
I've got something I need to attend to. I'm going to have to restrain you. Sorry.
That's interesting that he actually apologized.
He's such a little hamster fuck.
That was pretty dumb. Everyone knows when you yank something like that, the items on top don't go with it. The director sat here and bowled the coffee pot, so they digitally erased him. Although it landed with the handle pointing toward the center of the room, which is the opposite from this shot. It's also weird that the pot is clearly slamming against the camera here, but supposedly just stops in the middle of the room.
It hit the camera.
There's the best shot yet.
It was
of
a good
Brian's
shot.
Invisalign bumps.
Oh god.
Brian did actually get some cuts from this. They considered using licorice instead of, but felt like it would look too fake. Supposedly Walt doing this should trip the breaker, but the electricity and burning is real, just like the spark gap that blew up the super lab. The arm is fake, however.
Oh.
On the arm.
Ew,
And the
fake
freckles,
arm?
and the unfortunate wrinkles that happens.
It's a great looking arm, but once you know, the stillness and the way it drops does look a little fake.
We're here to discuss your illegal harassment.
It's taken a toll on his mental and physical well-being.
Client looks fine to me.
Some hurts only show on the inside.
Where'd you get your law degree, Goodman? The same clown college you got that suit?
You know who likes his suit? Judge Papadumian. You know what
Where did he
Judge
get it from?
Papadumian
He got it
hates?
from some weird ass
Police
college.
harassment of a senior citizen. Sorry.
This isn't the last time we'll hear about Judge Papadumian.
She's like Ho Chi Minh.
Gomi is basically saying the judge is too liberal.
Schrader's hard-on for you just reached Uncle Milty proportions.
This is a reference to Milton Berle, who had a reputation.
Are you talking about my endowment?
How much time I got?
Maybe 24 hours.
He's free, little rat fucker.
Hold on! Hey, Mr. White's got an idea.
Count to 3.
You get your $5 million, we both do it, and he gets his methylamine, all right? Just hear him out.
Is that true, Walter? Everybody wins.
That was originally going to be the title of the next episode. Because Walt's whistling was such a turning point, composer Dave Porter whistled the melody for the credits music. You know what time it is. $3K Gaming, Opie, and Jeremy Dicker, 6-month members. Congratulations.
Oh god. This is a good moment, too.
You all know exactly who I am.
Mike, they're coming for you. Right now, they're coming.
You and your pride and your ego.
Each week we break down another Breaking Bad episode in order. This week it's season 5, episode 7.
Everybody wins.
No, that's not right. It was the working title, later changed to
Say my name.
I've got 32 details you might
You
not
did
know.
not put this
An
fucking
incredible
song.
amount of work went into this 7-second opening shot. It's a different car, and they removed the back windshield and trunk so the camera operator and director could sit there. And the car's interior didn't match Mike's, so they slapped some paint on the seats, and as a result, they were all sticky. At just over 6
Sticky.
minutes, this is the longest teaser in the series. This is the 3rd time Heisenberg's theme is used. It was also played when Walt met Gus in the desert, and when he tried to sneak up on him at home.
Your play, Walter.
Where's the tank, Mike?
Mike doesn't know where it is. Only I do. And you're dealing with me now, not him. I need distribution.
Distribution.
So if you agree to give up your cook and sell my product instead, I'll give you 35% of the tank.
Why the hell would we want you? You realize we have our own operation, right?
You produce a meth that's 70% pure. What I produce is 99.1% pure.
Damn.
Declan asks the question that so many ask. Does this obsession with purity really matter? Walt gives 2 reasons.
Does it really?
High means customers pay more. A higher purity means a greater yield.
At the end of the day, a
That's not normally
crackhead's gonna
true, but let's
smoke
give him
whatever
the
the fuck he
benefit of
can
the
get his
doubt.
hands on.
Grade school T-ball versus the New York Yankees.
If this were filmed now, would he say the Dodgers instead?
Tepid
No, probably not.
brand generic cola versus classic Coke.
If we just waste you, then there is no more Coke on the market, right?
Do you really want to live in a world without Coca-Cola?
This conversation is kind of silly, and I'm surprised
I don't
it
think I would
works.
really
Got the
care,
greatest
honestly.
meth cook in
I got
America.
Pepsi.
Nice save.
Greatest meth cooks in America. And with our skills, you'll earn more from that 35% than you ever would on your own. If you give him $5 million of the $15 million that you brought today, just think of it as a finder's fee for bringing us together.
Who the hell are you?
You all know exactly who I am.
Mm.
Say my name.
I don't have a damn clue who the hell you are.
Yeah, you do. I'm the man who killed Gus Fring.
Bullshit. Cartel got Fring.
You sure? That's right. Now, say my name.
Heisenberg.
You're goddamn right.
I just couldn't cut that out. It's such a perfect transition. It is a weird celebration of Walt's behavior when we should be focused on Mike.
I gotta hand it to you, Walter.
Maybe we should talk about how and when I'm gonna get my $5 million.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, my boy. We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it.
Parting thoughts. The bug. You need to get it out of there sooner rather than later. That's it. No, thanks for the $5 million. Sorry for chaining you to a radiator.
He did already apologize for that. I feel like Mike's not the type to say sorry twice.
Just get the bug, Walter.
Guess I'll see you around.
Don't think so. When I'm out, I'm out.
I'm out too.
Kid, just look out for yourself.
Is Walt
He
jealous of their
knows.
relationship here, or is he just concerned about what Mike is telling him? Or both?
Okay, Jesse, back it up.
You're not really
Walt
out,
wrote
my
7
boy.
episodes, but this is his first time directing. He'll go on to write
Oh.
13 episodes of Better Call Saul and direct 7.
Hey, Mrs. White.
Slay.
Vámonos.
I wish.
Jesse and Skylar share a common bond with their disillusionment about Walt.
What is this? Who are you hiding it from?
Don't worry about it.
Someone who would kill for it?
Why don't you go back in the office?
Craddock Marine Bank is a nod to X-Files. It first appeared in this episode co-written by Vince, and he chose the name because his partner Holly is from the Craddock District in Virginia.
Oh, what'd you bring me this time? Bacon banana cookies.
This is Dorothy Yobbs, named after Tom Schnauz's grandma.
I'm not sharing those. Bad office etiquette. I don't give a crap. They're mine.
This vault is
Hell
a
yeah,
set,
Glenn,
and it's
you
the
eat those
repurposed
cookies.
evidence room for the magnet caper. This is normal that the bank's guard key is the same for all boxes in a vault. However, these locks must be open with both keys simultaneously. At least Dorothy correctly unlocks the smaller hinge side lock on all boxes except the last one.
But actually, I've got an extra one for you this week. 603.
603 is the area code for New Hampshire. Coincidence? Probably. And there's prop money. The 50s have the clear for motion picture use only, and there's the best shot yet of whoever that guy is. He does not look like Vince to me. The hundreds look real, except each bill has the same serial number. This 50 is super weird looking, and they keep showing these same 2 stacks being dropped in each box, or at least the 50s also all have the same serial number. This safety deposit box didn't close, so they cut from one take to another, and curiously this neighboring box moved.
Wow.
Young Kaylee's
Wah,
going to need
wah.
a second safety deposit box if you decide to leave $1 more to her. I guess this is it for a while.
Here's something truly bizarre I just discovered. This Buick Century, which seems to only make an appearance in this episode, has the same license plate as Kim's Mitsubishi Eclipse in Better Call Saul.
The Ermintrout warrant just came.
Oh, baby, now we're talking. Gonna nail that son of a bitch.
Jonathan's back was really hurting him, apparently from playing golf.
Uh.
No! Now we'll never know if Mike's laptop had a German calendar app. This hole is less than 4 feet deep, but these shots are filmed from one end of a 15-foot tube. In a deleted scene I'll show at the end, Mike also throws a live grenade and is mad when he realizes he was sold a dud. That's really the Sunport, but they put up a fake Wayfarer sign.
Police, search warrant!
This guy is a real DEA agent who is a consultant for the show. You can see where they removed Mike's house number. Maybe it makes sense, but Hank's limp instantly turns into a swagger.
How's that restraining order working out for you?
If you want me to read that, I'm gonna need my glasses.
We'll zoom in for you, Mike. The judge that signed this search warrant is Paul Haig, who is also the staff writer for an article we'll see in Granite State. Paul doesn't appear in any Breaking Bad credits, but he's been on the crew of lots of movies, including in New Mexico, so he must have been involved. Mike's watching The Big Heat, a movie about a dead police officer, and this scene ends on a shot of Mike as a character says,
I found him. He was dead.
they filmed them finding an already empty hidey hole, but it didn't make the cut. Walt's wearing the same style of Helly Hansen overalls that Gus wore in Box Cutter.
Hey, perfect timing. If you can get going on that settling tank, that would be a huge help.
Does he actually expect that to work?
You know what we need to invest in is a power washer.
That's why we just talk about all this.
You know what I think we need to talk about? Cooking 100 pounds a week, not 50. Starting a new lab, a lab that you'll run. You deserve it. You're every bit as good as me.
Although this looks like a desperate attempt to change Jesse's
Blaze.
mind, I mentioned last week that Walt might have been planning this before Jesse said he was out, because that's the only way they could use all the methylamine in less than 2 years.
I just want to get my money and get out.
You want to squander that potential?
Squander.
To do what?
The compliments didn't work, so time
Yeah, the
to move to
compliments didn't work.
bereavement.
Now
What have
trying to
you got
scare
in
him.
life, huh? Nothing. Nobody.
And who caused all that, Walt? Andrea, Jane, Combo, even the last straw with Jesse's parents, all can be traced back to Walt.
Oh, wait, yes. Video games and go-karts.
He does remember.
How soon
The go-karts. What's wrong with doing
He
go-karts?
went too far.
I am just as upset as you are. Really? I mean, I'm the one who's the father here. You and I have done things that are just as bad. Yeah. Now that we're in control, no one else gets hurt.
You keep saying that, and it's bullshit every time.
Jesse's proven right, even by the end of this episode.
You just give me my money, and you and I, we're done.
But isn't it filthy blood money? No. You shouldn't touch that dirty money.
Okay,
I'll
fine.
save
I don't
you
want
from
it.
that, Jesse. It's not
Keep it.
wrong to want it. And you can make 10 times, 20 times as much.
You want to pay me? I don't care.
I'm done.
No, you're not.
If you leave, you get nothing. Jesse!
Budget for the current fiscal year for electronic surveillance is $1.5 million.
You can hear him say ASAC Schrader, then Hank twice while he's in a daze.
Hank,
That's embarrassing.
if ASAC Schrader can stay behind while everyone else clears out, you're not knocking down doors anymore, Bubba. Basic reports
Bubba.
aren't being filed in a timely manner. Way too much
He is
time
kinda
and
like a
money is
Bubba.
being spent on the
Hank
Frank
is
case.
Bubba,
It's
for real.
one case out of dozens, and you don't play favorites with it just because it used to be yours.
He's making good points. It's a reality check often ignored on TV. Everyone has budgets and can't go all out on every case, whether it's stolen baseball cards or loose ends of a drug bust.
Your surveillance budget for Ermintrout is now zero.
That says 24 years
Damn.
of service instead of years.
We clear? Clear. We'll be in touch.
I know at least one of you wasn't impressed by the second door in Hank's office, so how about this discovery I just made? It's the same door and wall from the conference room. Here's my smoking gun. In Madrigal, this artwork was there instead of the TV. Later in this episode, we see that part of Hank's office again, but now with that same picture.
Remy wanted to catch up with you.
No more following Ermintrout.
It's not like the guy's going anywhere. He's not even bothering to throw our tails anymore. He's just living a boring old man life like he has nothing left to hide.
None of Fring's crew's talking?
Not giving an inch.
Christ. They're the most loyal crew in history, or someone's still paying them off. 9 perps, all being represented by one lawyer. You found out more about the lawyer?
You want me to start tailing a lawyer?
Remy said we couldn't follow Ermintrout. He didn't say anything about anybody else. Do it.
You're the boss.
Boss man.
No, that's bad. ASAC.
Shall we get started?
Smart.
Yeah, when I saw this, I was
Hank
like,
is too
"All right,
smart, bro."
Jesse's gonna die soon.
Yeah.
Take chemistry in high school?
Todd is
Like, that would've
cooking,
helped
bro.
Anyway.
Look, Todd, I don't need you to be Antoine Lavoisier.
New Jesse alert.
He's considered the father of modern chemistry.
Listen and apply yourself. Here we go.
This song was originally
Alright, this
going
is
to be
good.
used in 1 minute for a Walt and Gale cooking montage that showed them butting heads. Recall that this was the episode with
This is chemistry. Degrees matter.
it was cut for time and money, so we get it here instead.
You're gonna like the little sticky, but you're gonna love the big sticky.
We're still in 2009, but this Sticky commercial first aired
Sticky.
in 2012.
This is complicated. It's gonna take me a few more times.
Oh, yeah. It'll take a few more times.
All that's left, I guess, is
Talk money.
We can talk money once I get this right.
Morning. Your balls of cake on a stick.
Very nice. Thank you, Dan.
Dorothy's vibe is off. She would normally be all
Ooh,
over
those
these,
are
but Dan doesn't expect to
nice.
sing.
Got him.
Hey, I just don't know what to do. I mean, what can I do? Such a mess. Yeah. Do you have any coffee? Maybe I can.
coffee. You bet. Yeah.
There's Vicky again. She's been with the show from the start as a Skylar stand-in.
Oh, nice. I'm surprised Hank never found the bug in his office. I thought he was gonna find it.
He's willing to give us Ermintrout.
Ugh.
We see this shot again in Better Call Saul.
Mm.
Look, there's a small situation with the money. Where are you now?
I'm at the park with my granddaughter.
Well, where exactly?
Alameda.
I'll come to you. You just hang tight.
Yeah, Mike, they're coming for you. Right now, they're coming.
Slow down, Walter. Who?
The DEA. Someone is talking, Mike, and they're coming for you right now.
Fuck, dude.
These words
Sucks.
from Lydia are now pretty haunting.
I can't just disappear. She has to know I didn't leave her. Promise. I don't disappear.
Jonathan did tell the writers.
I'd have never left her in the park. But you know what? I respect my writers. I respect my producers. I didn't go out there and pout. I went out. I did the scene.
But it makes sense in the story. Why? Oh, I'm so glad we're getting rid of you.
Mike.
Oh, my God.
I'm a little curious.
He's
how he
fighting the
managed to
writer. He's
escape.
like, no,
Maybe
I
he
would have
used
never
some of
done that. It was like, bro,
teleportation we
this
saw
is
in
not
Advertising.
you.
How could Mike
use that clown of a lawyer. He would have better luck with the law firm of Mollari and Shemp.
That's a bit of an inside joke since Curly is the more famous third stooge. Why didn't Mike use Saul for this? He already chose Dan as the lawyer for the 9 guys, probably to distance himself and Jesse. I don't think it was a lack of trust in Saul, as he always seems to come through. Then again, Saul could never make these.
If the DEA catches up with him and he flips...
No way Mike would ever flip.
But his 9 guys will.
Kill him.
Whoa, whoa, it's him.
I got a go bag at the airport. I need you to pick up that bag and get it to me as soon as possible.
Jonathan said Mike's plan was to head to a small house he purchased long ago on the coast of Spain. But that mirrors the actor's own retirement plan, so I'm not sure if the writers agreed with him on this one.
I can do it.
No, Jesse.
Jesus, I'll do it.
The visible bills in this bag are real. They reshot this later because in the original shot you couldn't tell there was a gun in the bag.
I think I did do this one, but
does your heart
it
sink
didn't
like
come
mine when you see the start of this scene?
Yep, he did.
Hello, Walter.
Before I hand this over, I need something from you.
And what's that?
The names of your 9 men.
Why? You're never gonna pay him off.
It affects me. It affects Jesse, too, and we deserve to know.
The only thing left to do now is leave town.
I just can't up and leave like you, Mike. I've got a family. I've got people who depend on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike wouldn't know anything about that.
Goodbye, Walter.
And goodbye,
Goodbye,
Walter.
Walter.
Sometimes they sounded like Walter, sometimes like Walta, but all 40 of them were special.
How about you go on home, Walter? I'll get all of them, Walter.
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 This isn't a phone talk, Walter. Have a seat, Walter. Well, no more half measures, Walter.
Walter, you see us?
Walter, you've been busy. I don't know, Walter.
Walter, the sooner you figure out what this is, the sooner we all go home.
Unfortunately, I do, Walter.
If I could talk to Gus,
Walter?
I can...
What, Walter?
Walter, you're never gonna see him again. Drink up, Walter.
You won, Walter. Walter, what exactly are you doing?
Walter.
I'm crossing my heart, Walter. Goodbye, Walter. What is it, Walter?
Just grab us a spare barrel, Walter.
Listen, Walter. Walter? What you're telling me,
Walter?
is...
Walter, the track is clear, Walter. I said get out of there.
Walter. Walter? Dragging a bunch of cops, Walter. I've been handling it, Walter. It's a big country, Walter. Don't bother, Walter. No, Walter. Walter, I've got a bit of a quandary. Is that true, Walter? Your play, Walter. I gotta hand it to you, Walter. Get the bug, Walter. Slow down, Walter. Who?
The DEA.
Hello, Walter. Goodbye, Walter.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry. What?
All of this. Falling apart like this is on you.
Wow. Oh, that's some kind of logic right there, Mike. You screw up, get yourself followed by the DEA, and now suddenly this is all my fault.
We had a good thing, you stupid son of a bitch. We had Fring.
Walt is so tired of people continuing to put Gus on a pedestal. He wants to be the new and improved Fring. He's thinking, I saved them from Fring. And Mike is glossing over the fact he was going to kill Walt on Gus's orders, so by the time it got to that unsustainable point, he should understand Walt's actions. Of course, he could be referring to early on in the relationship, where maybe Walt could have been a good worker bee and leave the game alive.
You and your pride and your ego. If you'd done your job, known your place, we'd all be fine right now.
Telling him to know his place could be what set him off.
Yeah, that could have triggered him. Oh my, the run back. Jesus Christ, dude.
Here we can see the original shot with the
Michael.
actors and the separate shot of shooting the window that got mixed in. Again, that mic is so slippery.
He is slippery.
That bloody handprint was digitally added. They had fake blood all over the ground, but it soaked in and didn't show up well. It feels like we instantly moved from midday to sunset. Although when Mike called Saul, the phone said 4:58, so the timing of the sunset could make sense.
I just realized that Lydia has the names. I can get them from her. I'm sorry, Mike. This whole thing could have been avoided.
Shut the fuck up. Let me die in peace.
That's the season's F word. Mike didn't follow his own advice.
Just trying to do the right thing. But 2 weeks later, he killed her.
He almost killed Walt 3 times. In all cases, he was stopped by Jesse's actions. Does that mean Jesse killed Mike? And now some final thoughts from Jonathan Banks.
I asked Brian to come and hold my hand with me. Because it's a mother tough day. This is a glorious end to a magnificent character that I've been lucky enough to play. So now you know I'm a cupcake. 46 years professionally, and this is as good it has ever been.
Oh.
Thank you.
The credits music has the sounds of swinging, painting a picture of poor Kaylee still
Damn.
swinging at the park for the rest of her days. And at the end of her life, when Mike finally reunites with her, he'll say, "Oh, darling, you can finally stop swinging. Come over here and give Pop-Pop a hug." And Kaylee will say,
Oh, honey, come on.
thanks to Alfie the
What
Gamer
was
for
that
this
moment?
idea. Who the hell are they?
Sing their names.
A glass of OJ, I'm a shrimp, and Kerfila are 6-month members. Congratulations to all 3 of you for earning your 6-month membership badge from YouTube. I'm a shrimp first appeared.
How much wamp?
You don't think Gus Fring built his distribution network all by himself?
I think it's time I meet your uncle.
To WW.
No.
Each
Fuck
week
the uncle.
we break down another Breaking Bad episode in order. This week it's the season 5A finale, Gliding Over All. I've got 46 details you might not know, and I think some of the 21 callbacks are gonna blow your mind. As a wise viewer once said, it's got the most Breaking Bad per episode of Breaking Bad. The title refers to a
Poem by Walt Whitman.
foreshadowing this episode's shocking ending and the many deaths that will occur before then. We start right away with the first not-so-subtle callback to Fly. There are so many possible interpretations here, just like the Fly episode. But Walt's now indifferent to the Fly, perhaps like he's now indifferent to murder.
Destroyed. The car's been dealt with.
Joe ask any questions?
I told him RV job, just like you said, and he totally knew. It's pretty cool the way they do that.
We're through with it. It's going to be about yay big.
Turn a car to a cube. So should we do this other thing now?
Flies are also a signal of dead bodies being around, like with Mrs. Pekatiwa. You can see studio lighting in the reflection that doesn't exist in the reverse shot. That's not Jonathan Banks, and they digitally froze his neck because originally you could see his pulse. But don't let this distract you from the fact that Walt's car is missing its license plate.
I want to talk about this.
Okay.
It had to be done.
Todd gets it.
He's like, okay, yeah, I get it.
You, may I talk to you?
Jesse's now on the other side of this exchange.
I want to talk to you.
This is private property.
You get to Mike? You get out safe?
He's gone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's gone.
What do we do?
He's gone.
Who's we?
You and me?
I'm the only vote left.
The director viewed this as shutting their relationship close.
Damn.
And it's inspired by The Godfather.
In exchange, we expect all charges to be dropped, blanket immunity.
Best I'd be willing to do is queen for a day and reduce charges.
I thought that was a joke, but it is a term that's used for a proffer letter.
You could be a fairy princess for all I care.
Where are you going?
I got 8 other assholes. I also got Dan, the douchebag lawyer, who's gonna give me the money and Ermintrout. So settle in, Dennis. Enjoy your new home.
That's June and Fred, the real-life owners of the Schrader house.
I think this would play better if you ordered something.
This is sort of a callback to her meeting with Mike.
Drink your hot water.
It would have been hilarious if she called him Dwayne.
So let's take a look at the list.
Once I give that list, I've served my purpose, and then maybe I'm just one more person who knows too much.
So you put that list in my hands, and in your mind, I immediately just murder you right here in this restaurant.
Walt's projecting because that absolutely was on the table. Literally, as we'll see at the end of this scene. Earlier, you can see when he puts it under the hat.
You made me promise on my children's lives that I guaranteed your safety.
From Mike.
Lydia's too paranoid and pedantic to be fooled by Walt's words.
If you don't want to give me that list, and I've truly got no use for you.
I can grow your business exponentially. What do you know about the Czech Republic?
I know several subscribers and channel members are from there.
Did you know there's a higher demand for meth there than anywhere else in Europe? By adding overseas sales, you could more than double your current profits. The average purity is only about 60%. They've never seen anything like your product. You'll blow their hair back.
She's speaking his language.
Yep, glaze him.
Slam dunk, then why didn't you pitch it to Fring?
I did. He said yes. We were in the final stages of working it out when somebody killed him. You don't think Gus Fring built his distribution network all by himself?
All right.
With Fring, my end was going to be 30%, which I believe is more than fair.
Okay.
Trust me, if you do this,
Lydia, learn to take yes for an answer. First things first.
Oh no,
She
now
did
he's
actually
being
write some correct
Michael.
names like Andrew Holt, Anthony Perez, William Maniz, and Jack McGann, but she wrote Andrew Holt 2 or 3 times.
Shaker, we're going to make
A lot of money together. Just remember who you're working for.
The ricin is put back. I feel like we'll see this again. And that is Walt's side of the bed, just reflected in the mirror.
Todd, I think it's time I meet your uncle.
Always. Shower room, cells.
There's Venezia's. It looks like they ordered it sliced.
This is going to be fast, quiet.
You know, giving it a snort, just
boom,
pop,
boom,
pop,
boom.
pop.
Taking out all these guys is doable, but hitting them in 3 separate jails all within 2 minutes? Whacking Bin Laden wasn't this complicated.
This mistake is pretty famous, as the Bin Laden raid was in 2011 and we're still in 2009.
Where do you suppose these come from? I've seen this one before.
Yes, you have, Walt, at the hospital
I
in
remember
season
that
2.
too. Yeah.
It can be done.
Just not the way you want it. It can be done exactly how I want it. The only question is, are you the man to do it?
Walt wears his watch on his left wrist, but in this close-up shot, his left hand is the one that's free. He presses the crown to start the stopwatch, but that's what the top button is for on Tag Heuer watches. There, I fixed my pronunciation. Thanks for setting me straight. And the date is shown as the 10th, but in Better Call Saul, they say the murders happened on October 4th.
God bless people for noticing all our mistakes.
We get 2 memorable montages in this episode. In the remainder of the
Bro,
series,
you don't
montages
understand.
are
Some people
sparse
are
with
so
only 5
fucking
left. This montage also has Godfather
autistic. They
inspiration.
just notice
An extra
everything.
connection with this song is that Nat King Cole died of lung cancer. Look at this guy bolt when he sees the killers coming. We learn in Better Call Saul that Dan was stabbed 48 times. This was
Damn.
all filmed at one former jail, but they used the colors of the walls and uniforms to make it look like 3 different places. It's subtle, but you can see the camera reflected in the window. Holt and Perez were previously at the same prison,
Holt and Perez are in lockup in Los Lunas.
but now they aren't. Maybe they moved Perez? Because Martinez was implied to be at a 4th location, but he's now at MDC. By process of elimination, this is Harris Boyven, but it doesn't look like him.
Cardboard is a lot softer than you think.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, really?
Actually, he's allowed to say that because he got set on fire pretending to be Dennis. From the start of the 2-minute timer
The
to
fact
the
that they
end,
set someone
1 minute and
on
56 seconds of the
fire in a
episode
prison is
elapsed.
actually
It was
crazy.
going to be exactly 2 minutes, but they needed to adjust it to match the music. I wonder if they considered 2 minutes as a title for this episode. The time did go from 12:01 to 12:03, although at one point in the middle the time was shown as noon. Is taking a team photo with an ASAC a normal thing? This scene gives
Hell
me
yeah.
George Bush in the classroom on 9/11 vibes. And this team has 10 members, mirroring the 10 men just murdered.
It's done.
New details have emerged.
Real-life anchor Antoinette is back, and Walt is very pleased with himself.
If I turn this off, Frank just pulled up and he's not in the best mood.
I thought we could have that chicken you like, or we could order Chinese.
You know that's Marie's
Chinese.
I don't know. I just feel like Chinese.
Why don't we ever get Chinese?
Hey,
She loves Chinese food, dude, and I don't blame her.
Yeah, sure, thanks.
Delicious.
Wait a minute.
Breaking Bad breaking news.
Even without the Rocky reference, I guess Rock still would have won.
The rocks, Hank.
If he knew you were going to grab them with your bare hand, maybe he would have passed on the rocks. At least the alcohol should kill the germs.
Bro
By
got the
way,
knob.
This whole rocks thing goes even deeper. Walt doesn't normally put ice in his drinks, but Mike did. So in a weird way, this is another example of Walt taking on habits of people he killed.
Been thinking about this summer job I used to have, marking trees in the woods with this orange spray can. Maybe I should have enjoyed it more. Tagging trees is a lot better than chasing monsters.
I used to love to go camping.
Not the most empathetic response. This cool transition and the whole upcoming montage is inspired by The Graduate. When you slow it down, you can see the cut between shots. However, both before and after were filmed on the tented house set. They painted the wall to match Hank and Marie's and found a similar couch, but not identical. You can see in the before shot that the pillows have piping, but Hank and Marie's couch doesn't. And we now begin what Vince called
The granddaddy of all montages, I think, on Breaking Bad. This one here.
It's the final cooking montage in the series, and it's
No.
almost 4 minutes long.
That's
It's
so
got everything.
sad.
A fantastic song with extra meaning, 2 different types of 4-motion picture use in his 50s, including finally a complete view of this guy. Cool transitions like this stack falling from the table into a trunk, Walt's writing hand turning into Skylar's writing hand, Saul's drink turning into methylamine, Skylar grabbing the red mug turning into Lydia picking it up, wearing the same shirt and nail polish,
Dang.
Todd White, which reminds me. And another callback, although this time it's reusing the exact same footage, just colored differently. The purpose of this montage is to show that Walt's empire is succeeding beyond his wildest imagination, yet he feels bored and empty. This
Damn,
pharaoh is
it's
correctly
not
being
fun.
sent from the one
There's no
magical
drama.
Lupin dress, but
There's
there are
nothing
problems with the
happening.
destination, which I only know thanks to David Burrish
It's
and
just
Eulish.
going really
The translation
good.
of the company name is weird and
We need
grammatically
Jesse here
incorrect.
to fuck
The
it
phone
all
number has
up.
an extra digit,
So it'll
and
be
the
more
destination might
exciting.
be a hospital.
So that Walt has to
business
come
kind
and
of
fix
glides over
everything.
everyone's
That's why he
heads,
likes
as
Jesse
does this
around.
cool aerial shot. That's a lot
He's
of
bored
tents.
without
Are the
Jesse.
Vominos guys planting cockroaches in this neighborhood?
Baby girl, come see your brother.
In this scene, you never see Anna's face and the baby's face at the same time. That's because the baby was crying so much they needed the mother dressed as Skylar to hold her. Lewis once
Aw.
again interrupts Junior hanging out with his mom and aunt.
You want to watch a movie?
Yo, what's up? Hey, Louis. Hey, can you call me like in 2 minutes?
1 moment.
Thanks. Bye.
It's so nice to see you smile again. It's such an improvement, don't you think? Maybe time to take the kids home. It's been almost 3 months.
Just over 2
Damn.
months went by during the mega montage since it had already been about a month since the pool incident.
Maybe we're enabling you. Maybe at this point, the best way to help repair the family would be to repair the family.
Nope, no family.
No family.
Would you take a drive with me? This is it. This is what you've been working for.
This money pile is mostly a wood box with money along the edges.
Mm.
That Raid logo keeps facing the camera. Maybe the folks at SC Johnson had something to do with that.
How much is this?
I have no earthly idea.
The prop department estimated it would be around $80 to $90 million,
Damn.
which they reveal later in the series.
There is more money here than we could spend in 10 lifetimes. I certainly can't launder it. I want my kids back. I want my life back. How much is enough? How big does this pile have to be?
We've been suspecting the cancer would come back based on how the season started, and we appear to be reaching the point of that diagnosis. They originally had a scene with Walt's doctor telling him he was still in remission, but they cut it to give them flexibility for how season 5B would play out.
They never fixed that.
Did they really not fix this? I see you, cameraman.
I guess not. It still works. Don't fix
I'm not going to
it.
count this as a callback, but what's up with the knocking 5 times in Breaking Bad?
Dun, 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 dun.
What's Jesse getting?
Want to come in or?
Sure.
He's smoking his weed.
what you did. There was no other option, Jesse. It had to be done. I'm not coming back. I know.
So why are you here? I saw a bounder the other day.
Here's a bit of a callback.
Our RV, a bounder.
Thing was a nightmare. It was primitive.
Man, we had money. Why'd we keep it?
Inertia.
I never thought about that, but I guess this was an attempt to close a plot hole.
Yeah.
So, hey, I gotta get going.
Yeah,
just meeting up with some friends.
I left something for you.
He gave him the fucking money. I forgot about that.
Just kidding. It was money.
Oh.
It was money. The realistic looking money, except for the serial number being the same on all bills. And
Stop.
this is a practical choice for Walt as it clears out $5 million from the storage unit.
True.
Oh, that's what Jesse got when he saw Walt at the door. The gun just rotated.
I'm out.
I'll do the treatment.
She did it. She finally got through to him. And now for the calm before the storm, which is shot just like the flash forwards throughout season 2. Except the beetle here is an extra callback to the one Jesse saved, only to be squashed by Skinny Pete.
I don't know. Coin?
Holly's even wearing pink like the teddy bear. Another month has elapsed, so I can stop saying we're still in 2009. Welcome to 2010.
Hell
And we
yeah.
can finally talk about Marie's bright yellow outfit. I've played Vince's joke that...
If she showed up dressed all in yellow one day, we'd have known.
Things have gone south.
And yellow is associated with meth and other bad things. However, the costume designer and writer revealed the surprising reason for this choice.
The bloggers went crazy that the yellow looked like the Tyvek yellow, of the,
Oh, wow.
hazmat suit. No, it was just a change.
Yeah.
Things are looking up.
But there was thought
Things are,
behind
yes.
it. Exactly. 'cause
There
things
was
are-
thought behind it.
It also probably explains the yellowtail wine. I find this fascinating when paired with the old photo where she's also wearing yellow. It makes me think that all this purple stuff, the opposite of yellow, is a coping mechanism similar to the shoplifting that reflects poor mental health. And now we're finally seeing the old Happy Marie for the first time. Other times where she wore some yellow, there were also signs of things looking up, like when she randomly thought about going into management.
I'm thinking about making the move up to management.
They spend so long talking about nothing, and this was intentional torture from the creators.
Ooh, Schrader bro?
I vote yes.
I second that.
They wanted viewers to get anxious, thinking, is this really how this season's going to end?
Yeah, it's all
A happy
normal.
ending?
Happy ending? Yay!
Not so fast. Hank needs to poop.
Oh, Hank should have never took that shit, bro. He should have never took that shit.
To WW.
And here's the final callback, although it did use some different takes.
I mean, who do you figure that is, huh? Woodrow Wilson? Woodrow Wilson? Willy Wonka? Walter White? Walter White?
You got me.
You got me.
I love the complete silence. You can imagine all the things running through his head right
I
now.
wish there was a shit sound effect.
Still out there.
You had my wife's name! How'd you do it?
You got in there, Cinder Blocks.
$500,000 in cash.
Hank! We don't want people to start wondering
Hank!
about you, right?
Right under my nose.
What a cliffhanger. He finally knows. When this aired, viewers had to wait almost a whole year for the next episode. So Walt
Bro.
went to all this effort to eliminate
That's
loose
so
ends,
crazy.
only to leave this piece of evidence out in the open. Why? Here's what Vince and Brian think.
He neither wanted to be caught nor was he particularly arrogant in that moment. He had been out of the business a month.
Already
He
charged my
just
phone.
was not as cautious as he should have been. I think it was a mistake, pure and simple. And it's possible that when he got the book, he might not even have realized it was inscribed.
He used to be a very methodical man. He's put that in the past, and he's doing things more on emotion than we've seen him before. And so I chalked it up to that he was a little more careless than he was before.
But the root cause of Walt's downfall wasn't greed, ego,
Oh,
self-sabotage,
the
or
fact that there's only
carelessness.
one
It was buying
bathroom.
a house with only one bathroom.
Yep. The one bathroom that's in the master
This
bedroom.
book has huge news, bigger than
That's
WW.
your biggest mistake. Don't ever buy a house. Don't ever buy a house that only has one bathroom in the master bedroom. That literally makes no sense. All right, we're going to watch something else. That was a whole season. Fuck. What else do I watch? Hurricane Melissa? Melissa. What the hell? My parents murdered my... I haven't watched from this channel in a while, but I am subscribed to them. How come I don't never see her videos? Addicted to gas station heroin. Trapped on the bathroom floor for 2 years. She has some crazy people coming on here with... Well, not crazy people, but like people with crazy ass stories. Raped by my uncle for 10 years. The fuck? I can't. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. What's today's moon phase? Ooh. The RV's in shambles. Bro, someone put out a crazy queso compilation 2 hours? I might need to watch that for later. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything to watch really. Like, what is this? What is this? Vampire Survivors? Fucking Cilantro? Interesting crossover. What the hell is this? What the fuck? Wait, yeah, this is interesting. What the fuck? This is so weird. The weirdest crossover ever, dude. What? The planets? What? Now out for free? Only for PS5? Not for PC? Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Spooky. I got distracted by spookiness. Damn, this is only $1.49. This, I don't know if I want to play this Lucas game. Ooh. I need to play this game. This is on my wish list? When did I put this on here? I don't remember putting that on my... I don't remember putting this on my wish list. Oh, that looks interesting. Okay. There it is. Dude, this is free. I don't have this game though. I can literally buy it right now and then get this. What if I just downloaded this? Haha. Wait. Should I buy this just to get the Balantro? I mean, I played it once and it's kind of fun. It was pretty fun, but wasn't like crazy. What is this? What? Oh yeah, Blood Rain. I still need to play that game too. Pretty good sale going on right here. I need to get this to my boyfriend. I'm gonna show it to him. How do I send it to him? Because he has this game. I don't have this game. Damn. This is only $1.99. Is that even good? Oh! I forgot about this game. Frog. Alright. Interesting. There it is again. Well, there's a lot of game trailers that came out today. Is something happening? Hello? What is going on? Alright, doesn't look like there's anything else to really watch. Fuck it, I'll just watch a random KSO stream. Oh.
We're not good. Everything is bad, but we're alive at least. Well, let's see if we can at least play a spooky game. Golly, man. Lord have mercy. Yo, chat, y'all remember the scary game Manivore that we played a few months ago that was really good? Same dev. Same dev. Same one. Am I good? Is it frozen? That's somebody dead right there.
Alright. I think I'm kind of done with this, but I don't know.
Lord have mercy. I love it when my stream crashes. Good. Love it.
I need like a purple red kind of vibe. Wait, let me see the reds. The reds are like purpley, right? Like, can I do the line thing? How do you do the line thing?
Settings GG. Turn that off. Never do head bob. It just makes you sick. It makes you motion sick. Are you sure you want to start a new game? I don't have any progress.
Wait, I could do my own fucking.
Lord have mercy. Oh, that's a good way to start. Poopy with the 5. Thank you.
Let's just set the camera right here. Hey everyone, today we are back.
Like, how do I? Is there?
Place.
There's a thing where you could do like a line though, right?
You Zach Bagans or something?
More videos like this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Let's see.
That's not what I want to do.
We're slowly exploring the building right now, and honestly, I already have goosebumps. Oh, it smells like my grandma's crotch in here.
What did
Oh, what the
I'll tell you the
fuck?
whole story in a bit. Watch the video until the end and help us figure out what's going on.
We ain't liking and subscribing. Oh wow, this is creepy. So we're playing as this guy. Okay. We're playing as a ghost hunter, apparently.
I don't know how to
Me
do
either.
this
Me either.
with the gradient tool. I need to like watch some YouTube tutorials on
this-
fucking
this-
Photoshop.
I'm dumb enough to go in a place like this on your own.
I'm just gonna leave it like this though for now. I think it's pretty slay.
Like, bruh.
My stomach hurts,
Sensitivity to
bro.
Y'all already know the drill. Got to. Turn it
This
down
is
to
the
like
Dragon
right there. That should be
Queen.
good. Yep.
Queen.
Are we good? Okay, let's see what's going on here. On today's episode of Ghost Hunting with Queso, we gonna
did
see if
that
we
one.
can find some ghosts.
That was the fucking priest. He giving me weird vibes, that priest.
Stay tuned and like and subscribe.
Oh, this is the mice.
Yo, Letha with the 5, thank you. What's going
So
on?
weird.
Can I go through here?
Ugh, it was too
Hello?
bright. This one might be cool.
Hello?
Guys, I still can't believe I came here alone.
You don't even sound genuine. Ain't nobody liking and subscribing to you. You sound like you're so. Oh, I'm him. Shut up, buddy. Ain't nobody liking and subscribing. Is this place supposed to be haunted or something? Yo, Obliterator with the 5. Thank you.
Bro, why is it frozen?
Okay, where we at, cuz?
Please. Okay,
Hello?
thank you.
Am I the only person in here? Somebody squatting in here? Chad, if you was a squatter, would you even stay in a place like this?
No.
I'd rather sleep outside.
Yeah.
No joke. It's so.
This place is too dusty, bro. I wouldn't squat in here if I was squatting.
Is that is that supposed to, hello?
Dude, you could probably find a better place to squat than this.
Help! We're dead. This dude's dead. GG. Oh, man. It's about to be a bad jump scare, Chad. It's about to be bad, bro.
When you're stressing about the jump scare. That's why I don't play scary games, bro. It's too much. I'm about to have a fucking heart attack.
Y'all, there's gonna be somebody in here. Hello?
The fact that there's a grain. Who's putting artificial grain into their pictures? Y'all need therapy. If you doing that, you need to be locked up. I don't care.
What is this room? I don't think we should go in here. I don't think we should go in here.
If you're putting artificial grain in your photos,
I'm sorry. There is no way.
what's wrong with you mentally?
One person is brave enough to go in here by themselves. This is ridiculous. Hello? I mean, the good news is we ain't heard nothing creepy yet. Never mind. Never mind. We got a scarecrow right there. What'd this disgusting loser just say? Stream started 9 minutes ago. If you was a real one and you was in here at the start, you would know what happened. No, I did not start.
Oh, we back. Oh, we back. See, he was talking about his stream going down, and then my stream went down. Coincidence? I don't think so. I can't tell if I'm really back or not, though. Hello? I guess so. I guess so. That was spooky. Alright, fine. I won't watch Queso then. What do you want me to watch then? Should I go back to Breaking Bad? Oh god, I don't want to watch this Emeru thing. It's gonna make me sick to my stomach, dude. It's gonna make me fucking sick to my stomach. What's going on here? I mean, it hasn't even been. It hasn't been fucking 3 hours yet. Hello? Ranking every fast food chicken nugget. That might be a good video to watch. I don't know. There's nothing to really watch right now. Oh, I was talking about Dashy, bro. He's still playing fucking Mario Kart. He's playing Mario Kart Double Dash. He's still making videos. He's still doing. Yes, he gets pretty good views too. Decent views. Well, the scary ones get more views. This one he got a lot of views. Does he stream or he just does YouTube videos? I'm getting so distracted right now. Did my fucking... Oh, God. Should I end the stream? It's getting fucking wonky out here. I don't even know if it's still playing. I'm just gonna sit here in fucking silence, dude, and just edit. The Sears furry incident of 20... Okay, here we go.
This video is about the time in 2010
Hey, I
when
have that
Sears
froggy
sold
hat.
bootleg furry porn on their website and apparently had no idea. But 4chan found out about it basically right away and they went, hey, you know what'd be funny? What if we all started just mass buying this stuff at 3 in the morning? Now, understandably, Sears freaked the hell out and started systematically wiping the internet of any evidence they'd ever sold this. But
I've
if they wiped
never
the
heard of
evidence,
this.
How am I making this video? Well, Sears made one fatal mistake that day.
Oh, yeah?
Sears underestimated 4chan, and now 4chan was about to majorly pants them by answering the most important question in retail history.
I've never
Ready?
heard of this story.
What was furry porn doing on Sears.com? Who put it there? And how could something like this
Who put this here? Oh my god.
More than once.
No!
This is the legend of the second worst thing ever sold at Sears.com. This is...
What's the first thing?
Bad art history.
Okay, slay.
Real quick, Thank you so
Sounds
much
like it's gonna be a
for waiting
great
so
video.
long since the last video. There will be no more breaks of this length. Also, really quick, metapcs.com/Frankie. Metapcs.com/Frankie. Buy a new gamer setup. Do it now. Throw that nasty, disgusting old computer out. Get a new gamer setup.
No,
get it at a discount.
I can't.
Excellent customer service. Genuinely some of the best people I've ever worked with in my life. I edit all of my videos on my MetaPC's machine. And guess what? The machine is customized with Gangsta SpongeBob. You can do that
what?
at
SpongeBob?
metapcs.com/Frankie.
No way. Okay, that might be worth it.
metapcs.com/Frankie. On with the video. It all went down on May 1st, 2008, somewhere in Europe. So the worst part of the story is already over. Now there was this furry fetish artist living out there called Storm Dragon Blue. That day, he fires up his personal website, which contains dozens of works of fetish art, and he uploads his latest fetish creation.
Okay,
It's some
slay.
fan art of the Kirby game series, which looks like this, depicting the villain character, King Dedede, who looks like this.
Yes.
Penetrating a little minion creature called a Waddle Dee. And the whole thing kind of looks like this.
Right. Okay.
And then something very weird happened.
All right,
3
let's
years
work
pass.
apart.
It is now September 25th of 2011. As legend has it, somewhere around there, someone was shopping for pillowcases on Sears.com when he inexplicably scrolled past this. The Kirby-themed fetish art from the Netherlands
That doesn't make any sense.
had somehow made its way to Sears
How?
in the form of 631 household items. We're talking
How?
drawstring bags, teddy bears, sleeping masks for the missus, clocks, 200 types of magnets.
Does
for some
anyone
reason,
even have
a
any
set
of these?
Cufflinks. You could furnish your entire house with the Kirby hentai collection currently available at Sears, and it had apparently been sitting there since April of the previous year. So how does this happen? Now, this is one of those things that's so genuinely insane that we just have to go minute by minute. So
Okay.
here is the timeline.
Okay, please.
Starting with the
How
minute
did this happen?
4chan found out. September 25th, 3:21 a.m. 4chan Standard Time. A user begins a thread on the comics and cartoons board with a link to one of the Kirby products. Quote, "What the flip is going on?" He
What the
explains that
fuck,
looking
dude?
up the phrase King Dedede drooling while eating unlocks
Drooling
the part
while
of the Sears
eating.
website with all the hentai on it. So naturally, traffic to the website explodes. And he wasn't kidding, by the way. This term returned pages and pages of household
Oh, you
items
can see the
with some
tape on there.
very eye-catching pornography on them.
What the
At
fuck?
least, he's pretty sure that's what he saw. Keep that in mind. And the floodgate was open.
Maybe he was on
Horrified
drugs
4chan
and he just
users flocked to
hallucinated
the
it.
retailer site and confirmed that, yes, these were real products eligible for in-store pickup and potentially in-store return. And apparently in-store returns take a long time. But there was no time to waste. Anons immediately begin theory crafting. One guy says what everyone's thinking. This has to be some kind of a prank. You know, some act of revenge against Sears by an employee.
Ooh,
Another guy
maybe.
says, who's ever responsible, let's blame Reddit anyway. Wise words. Now, as rumors circulated, someone started a related thread on a website called Something Awful, and those guys had an even better theory. Could it be that the Sears employee who approved this design or these products or whatever it was simply didn't know what he was looking at? Because there was actually something about this drawing that was very odd. I'm not allowed to show pornography on YouTube.
Yeah, obviously.
Here's the full image with a minor detail changed. Can you tell, and I mean right away in the first nanosecond, can you tell what this is supposed to be?
In the
This
first
might sound
nanosecond
controversial,
with
but
no
I could not tell
context,
either.
probably
It
not.
took me a few seconds, and it is literally my job to identify images like this. Now put yourself in the mind of an average adult, so a non-internet
Just a
poison
normie.
person, working for Sears in 2011, and you can see where the problem is starting to form. If you had never seen these characters before, or like most people, you were completely unfamiliar with the concept of cartoon adult artwork, or you just forgot your glasses at home that day, what you might see is some kind of a weird blue penguin drooling and lifting a ball towards his mouth, which is
Ooh.
almost certainly where that bizarre search term DDD drooling while eating came from. Because the artist certainly didn't title it that. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. 3:33 a.m. The 4chan thread hadn't been up for 15 minutes when one of the links breaks.
Oh.
It's probably nothing, 4chan thought. It's not like 200 of us are visiting Sears.com at 3 in the morning to buy a bumper sticker. This won't have consequences of any kind. 3:43 a.m. Another listing disappears, and then another, and then a dozen more.
Oh,
it was
shit.
like 3 911s and 10 1984s. And then, as if it couldn't get any worse, that was when some guy barged into that main 4chan thread and he said, "Hey guys, hi, do I have your attention? Yeah, fun's over. I told customer service."
What? You bitch.
And this was followed by several people also claiming that they had tipped off Fox News and even Bill O'Reilly specifically. Now,
Why?
whether they were trolling or not, by now, Sears had absolutely noticed and they were shutting it down. And in some kind of horrible coincidence,
Come
and I'm
on,
not
leave
even
up
being
the
facetious
fucking
when I say it's a horrible
GDD
coincidence.
porn.
You might not know this, but there were originally 5 4chan threads documenting this thing as it happened. And people were complaining that they kept going in and out. There's evidence of this on the main thread because the other 4 have been lost to time. And I don't know if they ever went back up, but they were never archived. There are like barely any survivors from this incident.
Damn.
I'm not saying Sears did it, but this certainly didn't harm their reputation in any way. I'm not saying Sears did it. That's crazy. Anyway, 3:51
That would
a.m.
be crazy.
Users are frantically taking screenshots and placing orders because there was no guarantee that Sears would even ship this stuff in the first place. And who knows, maybe once Sears was done destroying the links, they'd destroy the witnesses. A distress call goes out to the rest of the internet. Guys, we have to find the artist. If anyone knows what this is doing at Sears, it would be the guy who drew it. Only
Ooh, this
he
could be
didn't.
slay.
4:09 a.m. Storm
This
Dragon
could be a
Blue,
slay.
that artist behind the original image. He finds out that someone is selling his stolen fetish art at an American big box store. And not only did he have no clue what it was doing there, he kind of thought it was funny. At 5:13,
I would have
posts a
thought it was
short
funny
journal to
too.
his Fur Affinity page.
I'm like, damn,
He says,
it's actually
"Yeah,
hilarious.
That's my art, all right." He
That's
claims
my
he
art.
didn't feel that Sears was ripping
That's
him
me.
off, and he didn't see a point in suing, which was probably smart because you should keep in mind that he would be a Dutch plaintiff suing a major American retailer
Mhm.
over copyright infringement on a piece of fetish art from a video game for kids and families.
I just broke
so
my
it
nail.
probably wasn't worth it. Time was passing and no one could dig
No,
up a
it's
compelling
all going to
answer as
shit,
why this
dude.
was on the Sears website.
Wait,
but
where
they
is-
actually had a
oh,
secret
God.
weapon this entire time. They just didn't know. Amidst all the posting and
So,
seething
I might
and
as well cut the
theorizing,
rest of them
one
at
user
this
on
point.
something awful, a guy named Yoshi Jang, quietly places his order for one item. You know, just to see what this was all about. And this order was actually gonna bust the whole case wide open, but it wouldn't arrive for at least 5 days. And in the meantime, the search had gotten so desperate that detectives turned to the furries on Reddit, to which the furries on Reddit cryptically responded, 5 words.
What?
The Sears Human Flesh Grill.
Huh?
Part 2. The Sears Human Flesh Grill. Theory time. Pardon my French, but do you remember how I mentioned that this was not the first time
Yes.
Sears had some fucked up thing
Yes.
on their website?
Yes.
That's
I
'cause it
clocked
wasn't.
that.
They actually had a similar incident take place in 2009. And unlike the bootleg porn thing, this one made the news. So what happened? On August 20th of 2009, so only 2 years before this, a Reddit user called G Fixler discovered a rather hilarious design flaw on the Sears website. He posted his findings to r/funny, so this is a subreddit with an audience of thousands of people, and he explains the following. Some parts of the Sears website retrieved a lot of page information, not from a database, but from like information that the user was submitting. So if you changed a few words around up here, you could change anything in here.
What?
Naturally, this results in the Human Flesh Grill. Unlike most other retailers in the summer of 2009, Sears had a whole grilling section called Human Cooking, with subsections like body
Human
part
cooking.
roaster and grills to cook babies and more. But the craziest thing is that the Sears website was somehow even more clapped than anyone knew, because it also turns out that they preloaded frequently accessed pages, even if they were vandalized. So if you sent 100 people the link that you generated by messing
Yeah.
up the website,
Yeah.
the link to what is now, for instance, the Human Flesh Grill at Sears, and if even half of those people clicked on it, According to legend, congratulations, that was now the page that just showed up when you wanted to buy a grill.
Oh my god.
This was a dark day for Sears. TMZ, Snopes, and even Fox News had picked up the story.
How?
And when TMZ asked a Sears representative for comment, they could only say, "Oh my god, this is horrible, oh my god." Of course, being TMZ,
Oh my God.
they vastly overstated the case here. They called it vandalism when I guess it technically wasn't, and they made it sound as if Sears was being attacked by epic hackers as opposed to by their own poor web design. So what part of this explains the Kirby Sears incident? Unfortunately, none of it. Returning to our investigation now, as much as 4chan and Something Awful wanted to believe that a human flesh grill incident was the story here, you can't vandalize a website into shipping you something it doesn't already sell. And the multiple people in those threads who swore that they placed orders and they would show proof any second now, none of them followed up. 6 days and 600 deleted listings later, it was over. Sears had won.
No, nobody got
Or
their
so
item?
they thought, because someone named Yoshi Jang revives the thread on Something Awful because Something Awful had just arrived in the mail.
He got it?
It was real.
Oh!
I hope you didn't think this video was leading up to some kind of a rug pull, because not only was this unofficial Kirby dinner
got
plate
it.
100% real, it was even worse in person. Yoshi Jang did something unprecedented by having this demonic entity sent to his house. He did more than purchase the only dinner
Wow.
plate in the world with an image of King DDD having sex on it. He
Wow.
did more than confirm with physical proof what was seconds away from becoming an internet urban legend. And now online detectives had a massive break in the case, because this dinner plate actually gives us 3 major clues.
Oh shit.
1. This is physical proof the products exist as described on the website.
Oh my
So
God.
this categorically is not vandalism. Sadly, we must rule out the Sears human flesh grill, which, if we're being honest, was probably never going to be the answer anyway, but it was
True.
really funny and I wanted to share. Clue number 2. On the second page of that Something Awful thread, someone points out this company called Carson's Collectibles. Now, this is the name of the vendor that shows up on Sears.com and on the packing slip, so that is almost certainly our guy. So if this is a real product that somehow got approved, what kind of company would make this? Well, here's what they dug up. Carson's Collectibles is what is known as a third-party vendor, meaning they're not directly related to Sears.
Right.
They're just allowed to sell stuff on their website.
Yeah.
And that makes it hard to establish an internet footprint. But luckily, not only did Carson's Collectibles have one, it's really funny. According to this post on Something Awful, Carson's is run by a guy named Joseph C. Smith. And this guy really does have a thing with names, because Carson's goes by multiple. Austin Custom Specialists LLC, Artsmith Inc., and Custom Specialists Notebook Store on eBay. Now, regardless of the name, Carson's claims to sell, quote, quality collectible merchandise to the public.
Right.
Now, this is all kinds of dishonest. First of all, the public vocally did not like it. Carson's had an F rating with the Better Business Bureau because apparently their customer service was that bad. Second of all, you're probably wondering, what kind of quality collectibles were they selling? It was gay hentai merchandise. Now, I want to say that this is a sentiment I've seen reflected in both threads. I was not able to find a screenshot to that effect, and obviously, even if I was, I couldn't show it to you. So please just take that with a grain of salt. So not only was this quality merchandise not suitable for the public, but given how many times this guy got banned from eBay, he probably used stolen artwork too. And that is the kind of thing that a certain
Is it
pocket
just
of
like
the
one
internet
guy pretending to
will
be a
notice.
company?
How do we know he's banned from eBay? Let's assume his eBay storefront with 3 billion 5-star reviews is legit. Even if that was true, this Carson's guy also left behind a couple of forum posts that read like this: "Help, I'm banned from eBay. Does anyone know how I can get around this? I want to keep selling stuff." And if I wanted this video to suck, this would be a great place to end it, because on paper, this does answer all the questions. The when, the who,
But how
and
did
the
he
how.
get it
But
onto
the how
Sears,
of
though?
Kirby hentai being sold at Sears is actually much less interesting to me than the why. And this is where we get into our final clue. The third worst thing. 3. There are only 2 types of bootlegs in this world. The kind with weird cartoon porn on them, and the kind without. There's no way around it. I have to tell you about the Fat Albert Vore necklace.
Huh? Excuse me? The what? The Fat Albert what?
Part 3. Fat Albert. I know I'm throwing a lot of ideas at you right now, but I promise I will explain everything. So early on in both the 4chan and Something Awful threads, users remark on how much this Kirby Sears thing reminds them of other times in recent memory when fetish art appeared on merchandise. Art that they knew to be adult in nature while others did not. And I know what you're thinking. Oh my god, here goes the YouTuber making a video essay hitting me with the I know what you're thinking. Well, I do know what you're thinking. I do know what you're thinking. And you're probably thinking, bootleg with incognito fetish art on it? Surely this cannot be a long list. So let's get into it. First up, someone on 4chan reminisces,
that was
wow,
not what I was
first
thinking.
Those pregnant Gwen Tennyson stickers and now this. What is going on? For those who don't know what that is, in 2011, which I guess was like a huge year for this kind of thing, a sticker sheet inexplicably surfaced online depicting this young couple expecting a child. Only the young couple is a pair of 10-year-old cousins who act like siblings from the wildly popular kids cartoon Ben 10. Obviously, any bootleg fan art featuring a pair of pregnant cousin siblings would be innately funny to those who recognize what it's from. But when you start trying to answer the question of where did this seemingly innocuous artwork come from and for what reason was it made, it becomes abundantly clear this is 100% fetish art. It's just that there's no way in hell grandma would know that when she's buying it for you at the store. Unfortunately, the original artwork for this proved hard to track down and I had very little desire to actually find it, but I did find this Gwen 10 pregnancy art on DeviantArt, also from 2011, so I can only assume that this was a really big thing in the past. Next up, on Something Awful, another guy says, you know, the first thing this whole Kirby boondoggle reminded me of was that Fat Albert Rule 34 Vor charm that somehow ended up on eBay. Now let me break it down for you.
Yeah.
Fat Albert.
Yeah.
Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, a cartoon that ran from 1972 to 1985, and being a cartoon, produced some merch. Rule 34, slang for pornography. Of course, that definition is so expansive on the internet as to include things like vor. Vor, or vorarophilia, is a fetish for swallowing someone whole or for being swallowed. Unlike the Sears flesh grill, this is not a cannibalism thing, it is just a fantasy, and one that enjoys inflated popularity on websites like Fur Affinity and DeviantArt. So putting it all together, the Fat Albert Vor ornament, vornament, if you will, was some kind of belly-themed fetish art that some guy found online and probably did not know to be adult in nature, and then he reproduced it in the form of this cubic zirconia chain ornament that was sold on eBay for $200. In the seller's own words, quote, "It depicts Fat Albert in movement, with Bucky caught in the way and against Albert's wide stomach. From kids to teenagers to adults, this charm is guaranteed to attract any age audience." Also, I recognize this is not the biggest issue here, but I'm pretty sure that's Dumb Donald. And the examples in the threads alone go on. Merch with Street Fighter, art, furry fetish mouse pads, weirdly sexual and threatening bumper stickers, things like that. Put simply, bootlegs like this, especially in the early 2010s it seems, are just tailor-made to be circulated on the internet because they're a seemingly alien arrangement of random pop culture items. They kind of scratch that like post-ironic itch. Harry Potter Sonic Obama backpack being an excellent example. So I'm explaining all this for a reason. Why does this happen? Why does some bootleg merch have a weirdly sexual image on it that is only decipherable to brain-rotted internet people? I believe the simplest explanation is this. Bootlegging, especially in the realm of cartoons and anime and video games, is more commonly an enterprise in developing countries. Seven Grandad being the famous example.
Granddad!
And that means several things. For instance, that means there's a language barrier. So concepts like these two being cousins, let alone children, rendered in this art style, are lost in translation. And as mentioned several times before, the likelihood that the Indonesian or Chinese or Chilean manufacturer of these items, who probably just ripped this art from the internet at random, the likelihood that anyone involved knows that this odd-looking cartoon is actually fetishistic in nature, it's close to zero. I'm sure that is incredibly obvious to a lot of you, but I just really wanted to drive the point home for people who have never seen or even heard of this type of fetish art before. And I use the phrase fetish art because The fact is, and the elephant in the room here really, is that some fetishes are so abstract that for an average person, they would never register as anything other than weird art, even if they do give you that gut feeling. As the Something Awful thread points out, quote, anyone short of being a total nerd is going to see these and think they are weird but just silly cartoons. And even if you disagree completely, let's agree on this. If it's popular, it's going on the book bag. And unfortunately, this absolutely applies to cartoon porn when it looks enough like the real thing. And on the topic of the real thing, let's finally, conclusively put it all together. Based on everything that I have learned about the Sears furry porn incident, unless I am missing something major, in which case, please let me know. It is so difficult to research things like this. I do get things wrong sometimes. I apologize, but know that it is genuinely just because I don't know what I don't know. Anyway, this is how I believe things went down. In 2004, there's a new vendor operating out of Austin, Texas, called Carson's Collectibles. Joseph C. Smith, the man ostensibly running this business, makes mass-produced items on the cheap, most likely using a website similar to Cafe Press or any of those that let you print things onto mugs and t-shirts and so on. He applies to sell.
I'm done. I'm done for today. Alright. Thank you guys for watching this stream. Nobody joined. Nobody said hi to me today, but that's okay. I was just chilling by myself, and you know what? I had a good time. Edited some pictures. Slay. I'm going to beat Yakuza 4. I'm gonna try to go to the post office right now. I have a lot of packages to send. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it in time. Fuck. Alright, I gotta do shit. I'll see you back at 8 o'clock. Okay, bye.